ladies and gentlemen, we here. Yes, we here. Mikey Hot Takes is back. It's been a little bit. We can't watch that godforsaken football team anymore, but we are back with excitement and positivity. Why? Because it's opening night for the New York Knickerbockers. All the celebrities out. We're looking at Dustin Hoffman on the sideline. I'm looking at my favorite player of all time, Allen Houston, on the sideline looking dapper. Woo, it's a beautiful day. It's like Christmas. New York Knick legend David Lee is out there. I sound like Joe Judge. But anyway, I could not be more excited. A couple quick game notes. Taj Gibson is out. Apparently he had a birth in the family, so congratulations to Taj Gibson. But, honestly, could we have, induced labor a little bit earlier? I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. And also Nerlens Noel is out, which we kind of expected. He was doubtful going into the week. So, other than that, the Knicks are completely healthy. What are they going to do at center is the question. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson named in the starting lineup. He's going to be trying to get as many minutes as he possibly can. That being said, he just played his first preseason game the other day. So, we'll see how much Tibbs pushes him coming back. He was injured for a long time, so we'll see what his conditioning is like. Otherwise, I think you got to play Toppin and Randall together. I think that's the only solution. The Celtics in general are not a big team, especially not with Al Horford out there. I mean, maybe Enes Kanter. If you're worried about Enes Kanter, okay, we'll live with it. But I'm not worried about the Celtics bigs. I'd rather go small, play Randall, Toppin together. I think that's the recipe for now. I mean, hopefully, obviously Gibson will be back real soon, probably next game. So there's nothing to worry about there long term. But just for tonight, let's see how Toppin and Randall go together, because otherwise we may never get another chance to see it with all the centers coming back. Mar Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and Mike Breen on the call, which is the dream team for New York Knicks basketball on ESPN. Julius Randle getting the profile right now. We're starting it off with a claw. It's a Wednesday, so don't judge me. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday out there. And cheers. Let's go. Let's go, TK. Let's get it. We go with the ruby grapefruit today. Why? Because there was two dudes in the bodega or in the deli just absolutely crushing the black cherries. Just crushing them. Sitting on one of those tables, crushing them. So you know why? We had to improvise. We went with the ruby grapefruit. It was either ruby grapefruit or mango. You tell me what call you would have made. I think I made the right call. Even though ruby grapefruit kind of tastes like a Yankee Candle a little bit, it's a little bit too perfumey sometimes, but dude, Mike Breen has looked the same age for 20 years. He's aging like a fine wine. Jeff Van Gundy also has looked the same. He's looked like Mr. Potato Head for 30 years. Woo. Let's go. I'm so pumped up. All right, so expectations for this season really quickly. I expect them to be in that 4 to 6 range. I expect them to win 45 to 49 games. That's where I expect the Knicks to live. I'm not saying they're going to be excellent. My focus will be on getting into the postseason without playing the playing game. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is look better in the playoffs. I mean, I'm not even going to say you have to win a playoff series, because who knows who you get matched up with, how the season progresses, if everyone's healthy, whatever. But I want to see them be competitive in a playoff series. That's the next step for this team, and that's what we expect. And the excitement level is through the roof for a Knick game. I honestly can't remember the last time a Knick opener was this exciting. Just not even with just me. Like, obviously I'm a hype beast for the Knicks, but just the buzz in general, I feel like. Maybe it's because the rest of the teams in this city stink, which I'm sure it is. Yeah, honestly, how smart of a call was it, chat, that I ducked Giants Rams this weekend? Just said, nope, gonna enjoy my Sunday, not gonna put myself through that torture, gonna be able to flip off the channel if I want. Lovely call. Agreed, Tom. I need to see Toppin and Randall together. At least in the first half, I want to see them try it out. If they get cooked on it, if they are too small, they can't get a rebound, okay, fine, we have to adjust. You have to put Sims in there or whatever you got to do. You got to use somebody else. We can adjust. But I don't want to, throw Sims out there right away when you have Toppin, who's in need of minutes, and you drafted him with the 8th pick. Let this guy get some opportunity. He's never going to get opportunity as long as Randall's healthy. So when else is he going to play more? Now, when you have two centers out. Predictions for this season. So some quick bets that I would make. This game right away is a heads-up bet for me. I think the Celtics, who are projected to get more wins, will be worse than the Knicks. So take that for what it's worth. Call me a homer, all you want to call me. I think that's a fact. I just look at the roster. You look at the Celtics bench tonight. I mean, who's guarding D. Rose for the Celtics? Who's guarding Kemba? I mean, like, the second unit for the Knicks is going to be a problem for the Celtics tonight. I just think that's going to happen. Brown and Tatum are going to have to get 30 each. The excitement level is through the roof. And also the added incentive in this game, you got Fournier and Kemba not only playing their first game for the Knicks, playing against a team that just let them go, like that they just left. So what more incentive do you need to ball out? So by the way, with the score tonight, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to keep the score like relatively close. Obviously with commercial breaks, stoppages, we'll update it. But bear with me with the score. Well, RJ and Tatum, I think, work out all summer together. I mean, not that matters, but listen, if Tatum gets his, fine. Just don't let Brown get it. You just can't let both of them go off. I think one of them, obviously, is going to have a good game. They're too good not to. If you're just popping in for a second, make sure to hit that like button. Thank you for joining us. Game getting started in about 3 minutes approximately if the Garden has its thing going together. Hope Tibbs can do his thing on D, Tom said. Yeah, I don't think this will be right away. This will be a great defensive team. I think this might take a little while, especially with Kemba, who to me looks like probably the worst defensive player in the entire 10-man unit, which kind of worries me, but he's such an upgrade over Peyton on offense that you have to take the good with the bad. The Garden looks beautiful, man. People filing in. Apparently it wasn't a sellout earlier today. I saw some tickets available. I think maybe because of this vaccine mandate, maybe. I don't know. Tickets are expensive also. You got to factor that in. I'm bopping. I'm ready. I hate how they do this little 30-second segment in between right before tip-off. We need 3 commercial breaks right before the start of the game. It's going to be a long season. Obviously, tonight doesn't decide anything, but you want to see them on an opening night on national TV. Everyone's excited. Go deliver. Keep that excitement level high from day one. They're showing some old school Knick highlights, like Phil Jackson, Clyde Frazier days, Willis Reed days. Apparently, the Knicks jerseys tonight, and also the warm-ups, they need to just rock with the retro look. That's when the Knicks were good anyway. Just use the retro look all the time now. They wore those godforsaken city jerseys every game last year. Wear these old school retro jerseys that they're wearing tonight constantly. That's what I want to see. Just as a fan, I want to see these jerseys they're wearing tonight every home game. Unless they get absolutely decimated tonight, then we got to switch it up. Excited. Anyone interested in anything else happening in the world of sports tonight? Let me check real fast. Nope. Maybe just the NBA in general. So Indiana's playing Charlotte right now. Indiana's up 11. I did place a small little wager on Chris Duarte to win Rookie of the Year. Because I think that dude is going to be a baller for the Pacers. He's already starting for them, getting a lot of minutes, getting I think he's second in the team in scoring in this game right now. I can't believe Brogdon and him is a nice little backcourt going forward. I'm I'm projecting 4 to 6 seed for the Knicks this year. Teams I think will be better than them. Definitely the Nets. Definitely the Bucks. Obviously, if the Nets are better than the Knicks, then the Bucks are definitely better. I still think Philly is better than the Knicks. Sorry, I have to see the Knicks beat Philly before I can believe anything in that realm. Miami, maybe. I think on paper Miami has a better team, but I just don't know if they're like ever gonna put it together in the regular season totally. Other than that, like tonight will be like a starting point for me to see if the Knicks are better than Celtics. If that idea that I have can hold up. Because the second unit, I think the second units are not even close. The Knicks second quarter, late first, early second should dominate. So that's why I think this first like 8 minutes is going to be crucial for both teams. Because if Tatum and Brown come up slinging, that changes the whole dynamic of the game. Because once Rose comes in and like the Tatum and Brown take a rest, and you have like Cantor and Peyton Pritchard out there, I think that's when the Knicks feast. D Rose against Peyton Pritchard, give me that. Anybody got any bold NBA predictions this year? Could be Knick related, non-Knick related. I'm with you on that, Tom. Have so many Knicks versus Bulls wins total bets this year. I think I might have that too. Celtics and Bulls, I'm pretty confident. Like number one with the Bulls, Levine and Vucevic have never been like on dominant playoff teams. So you're telling me all of a sudden just because they have like DeMar now and Lonzo's never been on a dominant playoff team, they're just going to show up and put it all together year one? We'll see. I mean, it's possible. They obviously have a lot more talent than they had last year. They still have Markkanen. They have a pretty good team, but you got to walk before you can run. Haven't seen the Bulls put it together. I have that, Tom. I have D Rose 6-man plus 1,400. Boom. Love that. The only thing stopping D Rose from winning 6-man is himself getting injured or Kemba getting injured and him having to start for like a large portion of the year. Can we tip it off? Like this NBA 75 thing is really getting dragged out. Any notable snubs? Was I reading this wrong? But did I see that Shaq wasn't on the top 75 of all time list? Did I read that wrong? Laurie starting at the 3 tonight for the Cavs? Is he really? Is he on the Cavs now? Am I bugging? I need to look this up now. Laurie. Wow, damn. When the hell did that happen? Missed it. I guess because it went to the Cavs, I just lost interest. I saw they didn't extend Colin Sexton, so hello, Colin Sexton market in like 6 months. Jon Stewart in the building next to the great Bernard King. Jon Stewart is sitting next to Bernard King. That's why you pay thousands of dollars to sit on in the court at MSG. Tracy Morgan is wearing some Flavor Flav-esque gold chain, like a turnover chain. Now they're showing, let's go, Tom, game time. Now they're showing Kemba embracing the whole other team. He better not go get smoked by them now, playing buddy-buddy. Damn, it really is like a love line for Kemba. I think the Knicks win this one. They pull it out late. That's my projection. They pull it out with like 3 minutes to go. They take a lead. I think the Celtics will start out hot. That's my projection. Let's see it. I hope not. I hope the Knicks just blow them out. I'd like to see that for a change. So starting lineups. Boston Celtics got Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams, and Robert Williams. The New York Knicks have Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. Those are the starting lineups. We should see Kemba Smart, Fournier, Jaylen Brown, R.J. Barrett on Tatum. The Knicks will have that advantage in the front court, in my opinion. I think Williams is a worse version of Mitch Rob. And I think Grant Williams against Julius Randle should be a huge, huge advantage. We'll see who Boston puts on Randle. If I'm them, I'm putting Jaylen Brown on Julius Randle, but we'll see. Williams on Robinson. Game has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchell Robinson wins the tip, tips it back to Kemba Walker. And the season is underway. The 2021 New York Knicks season is underway. Let's go. Knicks working around the perimeter. RJ comes off the pin down from Mitch. Mitch sets the screen. Knicks working around. Shot clock getting low. It's going to be a late shot clock. Randle, 3-ball. Cash. Julius Randle right away hits a 3 to start the season. Let's go, Julius. Everyone's just sat down, and Julius Randle already has a 3-ball. All right, Celtics working around. Double team Tatum. Grant Williams cuts, and he loses the ball. Kemba Walker steals it. Kemba pushes it up the court. A little stop and start. Gets to the basket. Misses the layup, and Mitch Rob jams it. Mitchell Robinson jams it, and the New York Knicks are up 5-0. Let's go. Garden is rocking. Tatum for 3. Brick. Robert Williams gets a rebound. Offensive rebound. Back out to Jaylen Brown. Celtics got 10 to shoot. Jason Tatum drives. Good defense from Randle. He kicks it out to Marcus Smart. Bricks it. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Let's go. Fournier pushes it across half court. And here we go. 10:42 remaining in the first quarter. Knicks up 5-0. Julius working on Tatum. Looks for the kick out to Kemba. Kemba loses it for a second. Picks it back up. Kemba working into ISO. A little hezzy. And they call a foul before the shot. Kemba with the hezzy. With the little hezzy. Loving these Knick unis. Never change, baby. Never change these uniforms. These might be my favorite Knick uniforms in, like, forever. $10:32 remaining in the first quarter. Knicks. Fournier comes off the curl. Drives. Little give and go to Mitch Robin. Fournier bricks it. Fournier should have just went up strong. Fournier goes up soft. Not a good start for Fournier right away. He could be the one miss we have. Tatum misses. Oh, no, it was Brown. Celtics come out slow offensively. Julius working on Grant Williams. A little jab step, 3-ball. Cash! Julius Randle, another 3. He's got 2 threes in the first 2 minutes. Knicks up 8-0 to start. Randle over-aggressive. Oh, my bad. Wrong score. Wrong score. Good looks, has the bomb. Too much excitement. That should be fixed. There we go. Defensive 3 seconds on the Knicks. So Jason Tatum's going to be taking a technical free throw here. And he misses it. Yikes. Celtics coming out tight in that Garden light. Bro, what were they thinking, Tom? Grant Williams checking Randle this whole game? Udoka's out of his depth already. Jaylen Brown working on Fournier, 10 to shoot. Kicks it out, Grant Williams. They work it around to Marcus Smart. Kemba, hand in the face, and Smart drains the 3. So the Celtics get their first basket of the year. Marcus Smart 3 on the wing. Randle now working on Jaylen Brown, posting him up. Brown swipes it away. Randall pumps up a three, and he bricks it this time. Heat check for Randall. He knew he needed to get a shot up there. Goaltending on Mitch Rob. A little Euro step from Jaylen Brown. Mitch Rob got it a little bit late. So another 2 points there for the Boston Celtics. It's close. Fournier on Grant Williams now, top of the key. Kicks it out to Mitchell Rob. Back in Randall's hands. They switched. They already put Jaylen Brown on Mitch Rob. They get a switch. Grant Williams on him. Randall forcing it a little bit. Turns around, forces one. Mitch Rob with the offensive board. Kicks it out to Kemba for three, and he cashes it. Kemba. Cardiac. Kemba. 3 balls in the first 3 minutes for the New York Knicks. Randall forcing it a little bit. Mitch Rob, that's why you love Mitch Rob. Gets that offensive board, kicks it out. Kemba wide open. Good defense from Fournier. Jaylen Brown cashes a three. And now we got some NBA action, folks. Fournier just looks slow to me. I'm a little bit worried about him. Tries to draw a foul, Fournier. Doesn't get the call. It's like that new rule where they're not letting them force fouls. And they get a blocking foul and one on Kemba. Tries to draw a charge. Jaylen Brown gets the and one. And we're about to have a tie ball game. So you get this hot, I don't know what. I mean, that's a foul like the first 100 years of basketball. So now all of a sudden that, like how many times Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant did that little pump fake. They do the little pump fake, get your guy in the air, just jump into him. Now that's not a foul anymore. So a bunch of players are going to have to adjust. I hope that's called all year long, honestly. 8 minutes remaining, thereabouts. Jaylen Brown ties it up at 11 at the free throw line. Tibbs got to be unhappy with the threes they're giving up early. Mitchell Robinson on Robert Williams is just like a mirror match. Fournier goes to the basket. A little reverse from Evan Fournier, and it goes down. Nice little move from Evan Fournier. Wrong way. Jaylen Brown pull up three. Cash. 14-13 Celtics. That's what I was worried about. You got to get a hand in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum's face, like more than you think. I want to put Randall on Brown. Oh, they got to look at RJ. Mitch Rob misses RJ on a cut. Kemba in his bag. Top of the key. Step back. Off the back of the rim. No good. Jaylen Brown, another wide open pull-up three, and he makes it again. He's wide open. Tibbs calling a timeout. Dude, Jaylen Brown has 14 of their 17 points in the first 5 minutes. This is exactly what I predict. Fournier, pull-up three. Cash. We got ourselves a game right here, ladies and gentlemen. NBA is back. I am sweating. I am worried. I'm excited. Jaylen Brown is hitting every shot he takes. He's getting wide open threes. Evan Fournier is getting cooked. Kicks it out to Marcus Smart for three, and he hits it. Good gracious. No defense being played right now. No defense being played. Smart and Brown have all their points. Fournier gets a switch on to Robert Williams in the corner. Crosses him up. Now the reverse. Fournier gets it to go. All right, nice little move from Evan Fournier. He's got 4 points. 20-18. Get a stop. Good hands. They kick it out to Tatum. Barrett's working on Tatum. Tatum drives. Throws a little lob. Robert Williams layup. Defense is poor right now. Tibbs wants a timeout. So 5:52 remaining in the first quarter. Tibbs takes a timeout. Knicks down 4. I mean, they got off to such a hot start. Randall hits the 2 threes. You're feeling good about yourself. All of a sudden, Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart just hitting everything that they see. Kemba late to get out to Smart. Fournier defending Jaylen Brown. I don't know what Evan Fournier is doing on defense right now. Fournier's like got 4 points on offense, but damn, on defense, what is he doing right there? He just leaves Jaylen Brown like he's not capable of hitting a wide open 3-pointer. That's a joke. He's gonna hit it with a hand in his face. Can't leave him wide open. Horrific defense to start. I mean, it's 22-18, and we are halfway through the first quarter. Quick math, 44-36 should be the score at the end of the first quarter. Horrific start to the game on defense. But look, on offense, everyone's chipped in so far but R.J. Barrett, and that's kind of because he just hasn't had the ball in his hands yet. So we'll see. I hope he doesn't force one up soon. Computer's got to get charged. Bear with me. There we go. But yeah, defense needs to pick it up. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau knows that more than anybody on earth. Hopefully, they're able to get that through to them. He's able to get that through to the starting unit because from what I saw in the camera's all the way over here now. After that, there we go. From what I saw in the preseason, the defense was horrific. Defense was trash. Right now it looks trash, but the offense looks better. So I think the defense will be better with the second unit, I hope. And it'll be more of like a high energy, up and down, force a turnover, get up and down type of thing. Whereas the starting lineup looks like they're just going to run ISO ball. I mean, they got a nice – you can't really switch on the Knicks right now. Because if you switch on to Mitch Rob, if you switch a guard on to Mitch Rob, he's going to get the offensive board. And everyone else, all four other guys, are capable of ISOing and getting their own shot, hitting a three. It's hard to contain. But on defense, the new additions, Kemba and Fournier, getting cooked. I want to see Randall on Jaylen Brown. Put Randall on Jaylen Brown. It's time to start putting Randall on. If Marcus Smart hitting threes, might have to wrap this one up early. Yeah, I mean, maybe. But I just don't get. I would put Randall on Jaylen Brown. I think Randall is fast as hell. He plays on the perimeter on offense. He can play on the perimeter on defense. And then if he gets switched onto a big, you're fine anyway. (22-18) feels worse. Jaylen Brown is 5 of 6, 3 for 3 from the three-point line. Walker and Fournier combined for 10 points so far. We're back from the commercial break. They run a little play for R.J. Barrett. He drives, takes a little floaty, gets fouled. And R.J. Barrett's going to the line for an attempt at his first points of the season. Jaylen Brown is on the bench now, which I never understand. Take the guy out. I guess he's staggering his stars, which I guess is smart because their second unit is trash. He tested positive for COVID on October 8th, Jaylen Brown. He's already got R.J. Barrett misses a free throw to start the season. Hopefully he doesn't regress from the free throw line. I'm a little bit worried about R.J. from the free throw line. He probably focused on everything else. It's a little mental with him. And he just missed both. Right on cue, he missed 2 free throws badly. Dude, how does R.J. miss 2 free throws like that? That's bad. Dennis Schroeder checks into the game. So they do have like a little bit of scoring off the bench. Floater for Grant Williams is good. Knicks down 6. This defense is not good so far. That could have been a foul too. Knicks working around the perimeter. Kemba will pick and roll with Mitch Rob. They leave Julius. Julius should got to shoot that. He's got an open 3. Instead, he shoots a contested step back. Mitch Rob, offensive board and a putback. This is what we miss with Mitchell Robinson. The putbacks, the offensive boarding. Nerlens Noel can play defense probably a little bit better than Mitchell Robinson, but the rebounding and the energy and the constant commitment on the offensive glass is exactly what Mitch Rob brings every single night. Randall gets switched on to Schroeder. They got Barrett on Tatum. They want to ISO. Tatum, quick first step, kicks it out. Good ball movement. Marcus Smart, wide open 3, and he finally misses one. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Marcus Smart almost gets a steal in the front court. R.J. Barrett's got to watch his handle. So they got Barrett on Grant Williams now. Barrett pull up 3, and that's short. Kind of forced that, Barrett. Kemba on Tatum now. Tatum wants to post. Tatum loses the ball. There we go. Good turnover. Good double from Julius Randle. He had Tatum was backing down Kemba in the corner. Julius Randle comes over, gives a little help. Tatum kind of panics. He picks up his dribble, loses the ball out of bounds. Derrick Rose checks into the game for Kemba Walker, which is big. Oh, and they are bringing in Jericho Sims. Here we go. If you follow me on Twitter, which you should, if you're here, you should follow me on Twitter at Mikey. It's in the description. Find it out. Spell it out. But I said I wouldn't play Sims. Derrick Rose first pass looks for Mitch Rob underneath, turnover, throws it away. Romeo Langford falls down and throws it away. So bad start for Romeo Langford. Celtics up 4, 3:51 remaining in the first quarter. Thank you for everybody joining me tonight. Make sure to smash that like button. Helps other people see the stream. We're going to be doing probably one Knick game a week. I'm going to try to pick one Knick game a week that I want to do, that I can do. And we'll take it from there. If you guys want more, we'll provide more. We'll see. Especially if it's a magical season, as I'm hoping it will be. Derrick Rose gets the ball again after turning it over. Fournier, a little pump fake, working on Dennis Schroeder. Another pump fake, open three, leaves it well short. Oh, Knicks get fortunate. Celtics bobble the offensive rebound, and it goes out off of them. So the Knicks will get a new 14. Gotta convert here. Come on. Jericho Sims is in for Mitchell Robinson. And I said this before. I don't think Sims is ready. But the Celtics, the biggest guy on the court for the Celtics right now is Romeo Langford or maybe Aaron Nesmith. Maybe Grant Williams. They're all like 6'6". So Jericho Sims can eat. Right away, he gets a lob and gets fouled. So right away, they're attacking that size on the Celtics are lacking. They're not playing Enes Kanter yet, which I think they're going to have to bring him in right away if Sims is out there. Fournier throws a little lob up for Sims. Sims should be finishing that, but he gets bumped from behind. He's going to the line. Honestly, don't even remember this guy shooting a free throw, so we'll see. We'll see what he's got from the line. Rookie out of Texas, 6'10", 22 years old. He's got the big fro going. Looks like Corbin Bleu out of High School Musical, and he misses his first career free throw. He's got a horrendous shooting form. Alec Burks checks in for R.J. Barrett. I'm a big Alec Burks believer. I think this guy is a silent assassin. Has huge games that nobody cares about during the regular season, but Knick fans. He's the only Knick fans can appreciate Alec Burks for what he is right now. Love bringing him back. Silent assassin. Sims' second free throw is money, so there we go. 3-point game. He's made one more free throw than R.J. Barrett in the same amount of attempts. So there you go. R.J. Barrett bricking 2 free throws. First trigger of the season. Can't be doing that. Good defense from Fournier on Schroeder. Schroeder comes up short. Knicks push it. Randle working on Langford. Randle likes his matchup. He's going to get doubled. Takes it himself. Draws a foul. Throws it up. Doesn't go, but he will be going to the line. So Julius Randle's still out there working on a really small lineup for the Celtics. They have Tatum, Nesmith, Schroeder, Grant Williams, and who's the other guy out there? Schroeder. Did I say Schroeder? Schroeder, Tatum, Grant Williams, Langford. That's the guy, and Nesmith. Knicks have Burke, Sims, Randle, Rose, and Fournier still out there. Randle hits the first of 2. We'll update the score after he hits the second. Or if he misses the second, we'll see. These jerseys just pop off the screen, man. What do you guys think? Tom, what do you think of these jerseys? You like them? You liking them? Randall's second free throw is good. So we got a 1-point ball game. 3:10 remaining in the first quarter. It's been a really long first quarter, it feels like. A lot of scoring. Guess it's slowed down a little bit recently. Tatum's been silent. He gets the ball on the top of the key, shoots a little fadeaway, cash. Right on cue. Extends the lead to 3. Randle pushes it. A little pick and pop with Fournier. Now Randle's got Langford on him. He wants to post. Post. Gets Langford in the air. A little fadeaway. Randle's long on that one. They push it again. Romeo Langford wide open 3, and he makes it. So it's a 6-point game. Not happy. Defense, not good. Burks. Randall's got to start hitting again. Burks working on Langford. Randall with Grant Williams working on him. Here we go. Randall again gets to his left hand and the foul. Julius Randall working on Grant Williams. Took his time. No help was given. And that's why you need to double this man. Big N1 for the Knicks going into the break. And it's a 4-point game with Randall ready to shoot the back end of the N1. So there we go. Wish it was the regular Nike logo. Yeah. It's a little off-putting when you see that different Nike logo. Whew. Exhilarating first quarter so far, to be honest. Both teams making shots. Both teams pushing the ball, hitting threes. The Knicks defense is a little too lackadaisical right now. They look a little bit too like, oh, we'll be okay type of vibes. Nope, no. Tibbs got to beat that out of them. I'm sure he will. If you're just popping in for a second, hit that like button for us. Other people, other YouTube fans will find the stream if they're looking for some Knicks Celtics content. Perhaps they stop by. Ruby Grapefruit number 1, numero uno, is completo. I will be getting a new one very shortly. Fournier on defense, man. What is Evan Fournier doing on defense? Like, you can't let Jaylen Brown get off to that type of start. Now he started to lock up a little bit. Celtics are hot to start off, man. They're gonna have to, they weathered the storm kind of, but I don't like the defense I'm seeing being played right now. That being said, Julius Randle's going to work. Ruby Grapefruit number 2. Time to grab it. All right. As we approach Ruby Grapefruit number 2, some quick thoughts, concerns. I don't like the backcourt defense already with Fournier and Kemba Walker. I like them both as players in a vacuum, but I don't like them both together as a defensive tandem in the backcourt. I mean, Barrett has kind of kept Tatum in check. I think Tatum has like 4 or 5 points, whatever. But Jaylen Brown just getting off to a roaring start. Jaylen Brown always is the one who kills the Knicks. Never Tatum against the Knicks. Ime Udoka is the Celtics head coach. And that's partially why I just kind of factor in the Knicks being better than the Celtics, is because Tibbs is just more experienced as a head coach than this guy, Ime Udoka, who happens to be engaged to Nia Long. Randall, to finish off the N1, makes it. So it's a 3-point game again. Knicks weathered the storm. It's a 1-possession game, but they got to play some defense. They're going to allow like 39 points in the first quarter. Schroeder gets to the basket. D Rose with the rejection. Big block from Derrick Rose. And then Randall, lazy pass, turnover. He had D Rose wide open on the cut. Dennis Schroeder comes down, misses a 3. That was a big miss. Randall's got to get that pass there, man. Throw a little floater there. D Rose had a wide open lane, and Randall just kind of lobbed it in. Emmanuel quickly has checked in for Evan Fournier. Randall, corner 3, misses that one. So Randall came out hot from 3, kind of slowed down a little bit. They haven't taken him out yet. And on cue, Obi Toppin gets up. Jaylen Brown working on Randall. Fade away, no good. So that's what I want to see. I want to see Randall guarding Jaylen Brown. Randall early post up, kicks it out to Alec Burks. 3 ball for Alec Burks, and it's a tie game. Randall got early post position on Jaylen Brown. Burks threw it to him. He was off balance. Randall had to throw it immediately back out, or else he would have fell out of bounds, and Burks was wide open for 3. Perfect. Jaylen Brown drives right, little floater. Gets it to go. Jaylen Brown is killing them, man. He's a problem. 16 points in the first quarter for Jaylen Brown. Other than that, no one's hurting them. Randall now working on Langford. Randall turns it over, gets it knocked out of his hands. Just too lackadaisical with it. And 1 for Jaylen Brown. Unbelievable. This guy is murdering them in the first quarter. Murdering them. Randall just needs to be stronger with the ball there. Then whoever slapped him, I think it was Burks, just no need for it at the end of the play. Jaylen Brown just overpowers Derrick Rose on the play before that with a little floater. Defense has not been good in this first quarter, and they're only down 4, about to be 5. They have to figure out a way to stop Jaylen Brown. I mean, listen, the Knicks usually get cooked by small guards. Jaylen Brown should not have a 20 piece in the first quarter of the first game of the season after he just had COVID. Come on. Brown to finish off the N1. He missed it. Celtics get the offensive board. Then Tatum turns it over. Indecisive pass from Tatum. D. Rose pushing. Wide open 3 for D. Rose, and he bricks it. Toppin offensive rebound. Quickly for 3. He was long on it. Jericho Sims almost has an offensive rebound. He loses it. So Celtics will get the final shot of the quarter. Up 4, 33-29. Jaylen Brown dribbling it out. He's being guarded by Obi Toppin at the top of the key. Let's see how this matchup goes. Don't love it. Send help. Brown crosses him up. And they call a foul on the Knicks. Reach-in foul against Jaylen Brown. So Jaylen Brown gets to the line. Quickly is worrying me, man, from 3. He's not been hitting as many threes recently. I guess they called a foul on top in there. First quarter has just basically been the Jaylen Brown show. The Knicks offensively, the whole team has been fine. Defensively, Jaylen Brown is just cooking them. Fried chicken. Brown hits both free throws. 4 seconds remaining. Knicks down 6. D. Rose inbounding. Knicks run a little play. They throw it to Toppin. Gives it back to D. Rose, who pushes. Lefty layup, and he just missed it. So, end of the first quarter. 35-29 is the score. Just got to stop Jaylen Brown, and everything will be fine, honestly. But now Tatum will start to erupt. So, this is the problem with playing the Celtics. But Jaylen Brown just shouldn't be having 20 points in a quarter. I don't care how good he is. He shouldn't be having 20 points in a quarter. That's just poor game planning. How do you let Jaylen Brown get 20 in a quarter? Down 6 going into the second. I need to see Quickly start hitting some threes again. He needs to start hitting some threes. He's been long on a lot of his shots lately. Not happy. Not good, not happy, not pleased, not excited. 6 points. Well, listen, 6-point game, plenty of game left. But the defense on Jaylen Brown is just like, how is guarding Brown and Tatum not option A, option B, option C, option D of their defense? Make anybody else beat you. Fournier was just lackadaisical to start the game. Then he gets going, starts getting to the line a little bit to end the quarter. And that's it. The rest of the team's done nothing. It's all been Jaylen Brown. It's not even like they're running great sets or anything. He's just wide open. All right, we're coming back from the second to start the second quarter. And the Knicks have to have some type of, much like I've said, Jaylen Brown has 20 points in 8 minutes. That's unacceptable. Some of these, like Evan Fournier, there's one pull-up three that he takes that I have no idea what Fournier's doing on defense. I have no idea what he's doing on defense. Fournier, sags off of him as, before he even gets into his shooting motion, he just decides he's going to guard the roller. And the roller's already being guarded by the big man at the time, whoever it was. I think it was Robinson. Why is Fournier not sticking to Brown? I don't understand that. It's just right off the bat, that's just one glaring issue I've seen. That play of Evan Fournier just acting as if, oh, Brown's already going to get a shot off, so I'm just going to pretend I'm guarding somebody else. That was ugly. Have I turned on Fournier yet? It's possible. It's possible. Reggie Bullock was pretty decent. Ime Udoka's reading a piece of paper when they come back from commercial to get interviewed. Just guard Jaylen Brown, please. Peyton Pritchard's checked in. So they're going with Schroeder and Pritchard. They have Robert Williams, Romeo Langford, and Jaylen Brown still out there. Alec Burks is now guarding Jaylen Brown, so let's see how he does. Can't be worse than Fournier right now. Schroeder kicks it to Langford, who drives, gets a little floater. 2 point. Knicks down 8. D. Rose has had a slow start. Kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin's got Schroeder on him. And Toppin travels. What is Toppin doing, man? He starts running with the ball before he gets it. Obi Toppin just has Schroeder on him in the post, gets the repost, and just starts running with the ball. Celtics are shooting 64% right now. Burks almost gets a steal. Instead, it'll be a Jaylen Brown pull up. Oh, kicks it out. Peyton Pritchard wide open three. That's no good. Toppin gets the rebound. Finally, the Celtics miss a three. D. Rose pushes and misses a layup. D. Rose has had a shockingly bad start for him. Don't usually see this out of him. Another foul. Knicks foul, Robert Williams underneath. Everyone's sleeping right now. Everyone's sleeping. Williams misses the first free throw. So at least we got that going for us. Somebody hit a shot, man. D. Rose keeps getting to the cup and missing layups, which is not really like him, but so you're going to it's hard to get that pissed off about it, but it's damn. Williams hits the second. It's a 9-point game. Got to get a bucket here. Toppin gets fouled. Underneath going up, so he'll shoot 2. Nice little play there. Toppin rolling to the basket. And I love how aggressive Toppin is, but he's just got to be calm, cool, collected. Because that last play, he just starts running with the ball as soon as he gets it. Gets called for a travel. And he misses a free throw. Missed free throws, man. This team is going to... Is this the problem this team is going to have? Second free throw is good. So it's an 8-point game. A lot of game left. No reason to panic in the NBA. It's an 8-point lead, but still. I don't like what I'm seeing on defense. Me no likey. Brown in the post now, working on Alec Burks. Fadeaway is good. Jaylen Brown has got it going on right now. 10-point game. Alec Burks' little fadeaway midi is good. Brown very quickly brings it up. Jaylen Brown really is just in his bag right now. Pull up three for Jaylen Brown. In and out. Thank God. Sick of seeing this guy make shots, man. Quickly now, looks like he wants to shoot. Little floater from like 20 feet away is good. Massive, patented quickly floater from outside the free throw line. He took a floater there and he got it. Crazy shot. 6-point game. Get another stop. Go on a run. Langford for three is good. And it's back to 9. Quickly, just super long on a 3-ball. And the Celtics push it up and get a layup. Knicks call a timeout. 11-point game. .853 remaining in the second quarter. Down 11. I'm freaking furious. Freaking. What are they doing, though, on defense? Very brutal. Rim breakers. Like, he's breaking the backboard on some of these threes that quickly shooting. He better get it together. Like, he had all the space in the world to shoot a three there. Shoots a 40-footer, fine, whatever. You like shooting the 40-footers. You can't miss them like that. That was embarrassing. .11-point game. It's night one, right? It's night one. We don't want to panic. Missing Nerlens Noel, blah 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 blah. But this defense, man, can we get it together? Can we get it together? Go on a run right now. Make it a 5-point game. Make it a 4-point game. Making me sick. Every single New York team just going to get blown out from here on out. Get Randall back in there. Screw it. Whenever we're down, just throw Randall back in. He's the only one who can make a shot, honestly, right now. The missed free throws, too. Sims missed one. Barrett missed 2. Toppin missed 1. Like 4 missed free throws in the first 12 minutes of a game, of the first game of the year. All these workout videos in the off season, these guys are missing wide open assignments on defense and missing free throws. This Williams sister movie, or it's based about the dad. It looks pretty sick, actually. Will Smith. I'm in. King Richard looks fire. Down 11. Get it together, boys. Kemba's mic'd up. They better get a wide open three right here, or a wide open bucket. D Rose has yet to get going. D Rose has been terrible to start, as bad as I've seen him play. On cue, D Rose goes to the basket, gets fouled by Jaylen Brown. Dude, D Rose is still fast. He, for whatever reason tonight, he's not finishing at the rim, but he usually does. But his explosiveness is still kind of there, which is crazy. It just goes to show you how explosive he was before the injuries, because he's still faster than 99% of NBA players. D Rose hits the first. So we got Burks quickly, D Rose, I believe Sims and Toppin out there. No, Robinson is back in and Toppin. Okay, so 8:44 remaining. Rose hits both. So it's a 9-point game. Plenty of time left. 8:40 remaining in the second quarter. They got to find a way to stop Jaylen Brown. Kicks it out to Pritchard. Langford in the corner. And he gets called for a travel. So there's some luck, finally. Celtics do something wrong. Celtics have been playing great so far. I can't even lie. Quickly on Pritchard's a nice little matchup. Both guys taking last year's draft. Rose to the basket. Layup. There we go, D Rose. Knicks are going to have to rely on D Rose this year, man. He's going to have to be consistent. He can't just be like a fleeting piece. He's going to have to bring it every night. Jaylen Brown for three. Cash. Tibbs is going to kill somebody if Jaylen Brown keeps getting open threes. Knicks miss. D Rose misses. Tried to draw a foul. Didn't. Oh, quickly gets a steal on Jaylen Brown. Quickly pull up three. No good. Quickly is killing me, man. Pritchard. Oh, pump fakes a three. Doesn't take it. Wow. Terrible from Romeo Langford. And then D Rose. Terrible pass. Oh, my God. This is sloppy. 7 minutes remaining. This is sloppy. Then Brown gets a pass tip. There was just like 5 turnovers in a row, like back to back to back to back. It's hard to just like process that in an NBA game. But Derrick Rose turnover, Jaylen Brown turnover. There was just quickly missed a three. Rose checks out. Kemba Walker comes back in. So it's quickly and Walker playing together with Burks, Toppin, and Robinson. And Robinson fouls Tatum going to the basket. Horrible first half. Burks just fronting Tatum. Robinson gets over and for whatever reason just goes up like lazily instead of going up straight. Tatum hits the first. It's about to be a 12-point ball game when Tatum hits the second, which he will. And he did. 7:06 remaining. Kemba Walker brings it across the timeline. Let's see what they got made of. Like, they're down 12 now. Kemba drives, kicks it to Burks in the corner. Alec Burks long on the three ball. That had to go. That had to go. Tatum being guarded by Obi Toppin. Tatum takes a three, and he misses. Quickly pushes. Quickly just had the worst possession I've ever seen on offense. Honestly, he shouldn't play for the rest of the game. Quickly just ISO'd for 20 seconds. Oh my God, they're not even trying right now. Finally, they get a rebound. Quickly just ISO'd for 20 seconds. Then he got clamped. And then with 2 seconds left, he's like, oh, I'm trying to kick it out. No, you got to get a shot up, my guy. You just wasted the whole shot clock. Kemba Walker crossover, gets fouled going up. Kind of a bailout, but Kemba draws the foul on Peyton Pritchard. 5:52 remaining. It's really not been good enough on both ends of the floor so far for the Knicks. Plenty of time left. It's a long game. I've seen plenty of NBA games come back quickly. Just had some of his worst minutes as an NBA player. So I hope he's not regressing, honestly. Because I did not like what I saw from him in the preseason, and I certainly did not like what I saw from him in this first half so far. Kemba misses the second, so it's an 11-point game. Missed free throws all first half. It'll be Celtics ball. Knicks tipped it out of bounds after the missed shot. 11-point game, 5:40 remaining. No R.J. Barrett back yet. Neesmith for three, and he bricks it. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Randall's back in the game. They're just gonna work it through Randall. Not good minutes from Toppin. Not good minutes from Quickly. Randall backs down Grant Williams and gets 2 points. That's what we need to see from Randall now. It's takeover time. Believe you're the best player on the court. Tatum wide open three. He missed it. Leave Tatum open. I mean, I'd rather leave Tatum open than friggin' Brown right now. Brown isn't missing. Alec Burks, wide open three, and he missed it. Oh, my God. Alec Burks, what are you doing, my guy? Burks gets back and gets a tip, gets a steal. Forced pass from the Celtics. And this is an opportunity to get, fight back in the game a little bit, go on a little run. Randall working on Williams. ISO ball, and Randall gets another bucket. Let's go, Julius. Takeover time. It's takeover time. It's Julius time. Celtics call timeout. 4:36 remaining. 7-point game. Randall back-to-back layups. He's abusing Grant Williams. The rest of the team kind of is forcing it a little bit. A little bit of a forced job so far. John Berquist. RJ needs to get involved. Yeah, I don't know why he's not back in the game yet. Fournier's back. Maybe he just checked back in, but a lot of minutes for Alex Burks. And he missed 2-3 open threes in the corner there. That could have changed the game a little faster. Hey. It's early in the game, 7-point game. Plenty of time left. Plenty of time in this half left. We got 4 minutes remaining, over 4 minutes remaining. So, clamp Jaylen Brown. There's no reason that Jaylen Brown should have had like a career quarter to start the season right after COVID. Like, right after he had COVID. There's no way. That's what's got me tight right now. Just the fact that you're letting Jaylen Brown, who had to be, obviously, number 2 on the scouting report, if not number 1, because Jaylen Brown actually cooks the Knicks more than Jason Tatum. He always has. So the fact that Fournier was kind of like sagging off of him as if he couldn't hit a 3 was embarrassing to start the season. A lot of game left. Got to get a stop right here and keep feeding Randall. Who do they have that can guard Julius Randle? They're going to have to put Jaylen Brown on him. And then hopefully that takes away from, a little bit from Jaylen Brown on offense because he's been killing us. Killing us. Everybody stay tuned, by the way, because we will be advertising a little bit of a giveaway. Our first channel giveaway will be happening very soon. So I will be teasing that very shortly. Well, that was a tease, but I'll be teasing it further. Probably a little bit after halftime. Halftime. You know what pisses me off, everybody? And this is because I'm from New York, and I know some people listening might be from the New York area, or watching, whatever. How many Carl's Jr. and Hardee's commercials do you guys see a day? Because I see more Carl's Jr. commercials than I do like Burger King commercials almost. And I've never seen an actual physical Carl's Jr. because I'm not from the West Coast or the South or wherever they're advertising. I've never actually even seen a Carl's Jr. Not even at a rest stop. Like, I've been out of the state, obviously. Where's the nearest Carl's Jr. to New York? Somebody look that up. RJ has 0 points to start the game. And then Tibbs didn't bring him back. Grant Williams is too small for Randall. That's what they're showing you. He just can't guard him. Topeka, Kansas is the nearest Carl's Jr. John Berkowitz says the nearest Carl's Jr. to New York is in Topeka, Kansas. And yet somehow I'm always targeted in my local New York area to see Carl's Jr. commercials, as if I'm going to go to Topeka. All right, we're back from break. Tatum working it around. Tatum takes a little fadeaway midi. Doesn't get it to go. And the Knicks fumble the offensive rebound. And the Celtics will get a new 14. Stuff like that just ruins games, man, when you just can't secure the offensive board. Other team gets a new shot now. Now they have a chance to go up 10, and I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll hit a 3 here. Oh, no. Grant Williams, went down as if he got hit. He's completely fine. Good. Get up, loser. Grant Williams went down as if he was trying to buy, like he got hit in the face. Then he gets up as if nothing happened. He fell down like a UFC fighter, like he got slumped. 4:10 remaining. Kemba gives it to Julius Randle, who's now being guarded by Marcus Smart. Randle, a little fadeaway. Gets it to go. Let's go, Randle. Let's go, Julius. 17 for Julius, and he's been sparking this run since he came back in. Grant Williams for 3. He's bricking it. Grant Williams is the liability. Find the weakest link and exploit him, Knicks. Randle now being guarded by Nesmith. Randle, pull up 3. He gets it to go. Julius Randle. And they cut to his wife right away and his son, his beautiful son. Let's go, Julius. He's talking trash to the crowd. Let's go. Let's go, kid. Let's go, baby. 2-point game. Randle has 20. So it's a Julius Randle, Jaylen Brown showdown, game 1. Soon as Randle came back, I believe he has 9 points in the last minute or something crazy like that. Maybe 7. Schroeder goes one-on-one, misses. Randle gets the board. He pushes it up. Oh, Randle, too hyped, throws it too far ahead. Knicks turn it over. Too many turnovers from the Knicks. They're not usually a turnover team, but Julius looks, woo! He had Marcus Smart on him. He shoots a little fadeaway, drills it. I think he might have 9 points in the last 2 minutes. Nakata Brandon, I don't know who you are, but I'm hiding you. Nah, I'm removing you. Spam in the chat now. Celtics miss. Knicks get the board. 2-point game. 3 minutes remaining. Just like that. Whole game flipped on its head. Randle throws it into Robinson, who dunks it. What a pass from Julius Randle. He faked like he was going to go up, and he chucked it into Robinson. It's a tie ball game. Just like that, it's a tie ball game. 12-0 run the last 4 minutes for the Knickerbockers. Let's get it. Marcus Smart now, working on the top. Stiff arms Kemba Walker. It's an offensive foul. Let's go. Marcus Smart just stiff arming Kemba. Kemba being a little nuisance on his left shoulder. What Pass. What a find. Mitch Robinson, just a dunk machine, just a dunk master down low. You feed it to him, he's just going to get it, dunk it. Let's go. Tie ball game. Oh, I got to tie this up. Did I not tie this up? .224 remaining. We have a tie game, 50-50. Inbounds it to Randall. 9 remaining. Randall working on Marcus Smart. Little jab step. Fade away, and they call the offensive foul on Randall for lowering his shoulder. Kind of a flop by Marcus Smart, if you ask me. Yeah, Randall extends that left arm. Marcus Smart goes down like a sack of potatoes, draws the foul. That's an offensive on Julius. I'm not going to lie. He does shove him, and he shoves him like in the waist area. But Julius is having an insane first half, no doubt about it, especially this last 3 minutes. He's guarding Jaylen Brown now, too, which is what I wanted to see. Jaylen Brown drives, kicks it to the corner. Jason Tatum wide open, and he misses. Tatum has been trash so far. Oh, Schroeder saves it right to Evan Fournier, who dunks it. 2-point Knick lead. And the Celtics want timeout. Oh, no, they don't. They should want timeout. I would want timeout if I was them. Let's go. Garden is rocking. The Knicks' first lead since it was 13-11. They were just down 12 points. Marcus Smart layup, missed. Schroeder putback is good. So oh, wait. I went the wrong way again. There we go. You got to love the Garden, baby. Game 1, everyone's going crazy. Especially this man, Julius Randle, working on Tatum, who gets Tatum shoves him. Randle falls out of bounds, draws the foul. Is he going to the line? No, he's not. They'll inbound it, but Randle's just getting whatever he wants on the Celtics. And that is what I love the Celtics matchup for the Knicks, is because Randle is just too strong for the Celtics' 2 best players. He's just too physically big for Tatum and Brown. So that just creates a difficult matchup for them. Tatum now gets a wide open dunk. R.J. Barrett compounds the misery by grabbing him late, and Tatum gets an N1. So 54-52 is the official score. Tatum's going to the line. Just horrible defense from R.J. Barrett. I don't know what R.J. Barrett's doing there. He's yet to get into the game, and the Knicks are only down 2, which is a good sign. But you want to see R.J. Barrett being ready for. Jason Tatum has been trash. I mean, he's 1 for 8. The opposite end, Jaylen Brown hasn't missed a shot. Tatum hits the free throw, so it's a 3-point game. I mean, it's a good job by the Knicks to fight back in this in general, but you got to finish this half strong. Barrett, I don't need you just forcing up a shot now, and this is what he's looking to do. He takes a pull-up 3 right in Robert Williams' face. He misses it. Mitch Robb gets the board. He kicks it back out to Julius Randle, who's got Schroeder on him. On the floor, Knicks in the bonus. Julius Randle draws the foul on Dennis Schroeder, and he'll be going to the line. Shoot 2. So it's been the Julius show. Julius Randle came back in this game and said, we're not going out like this, and I'll tell you what, we're coming back right away. We're not waiting until the second half to make a comeback. We're going to get this close right before the end of the half. So that's what Julius Randle's done. He's got 20 points, 7 of 13 from the field to start it. He's at the line here to shoot 2. He makes the first, and we'll update the score in a second when he shoots the second. We will be taking a brief intermission at halftime just to recharge the batteries, use the bathroom. Got to put those ruby grapefruits somewhere. Randle hits both. And it's a 1-point game again. Love that Garden music. Defense. Defense. Nothing makes you want to scream defense more than the Garden organ. Tatum, step back, long 2. Got it. So now Tatum's getting going now because they gave him a wide open dunk and he let him hit a free throw. And now he's starting to get into the game a little bit. It's a 3-point game. Kemba now drives. Had his shot blocked by Jaylen Brown. And the Celtics will have the last shot to end the half. 10 remaining. Marcus Smart throws it to Dennis Schroeder. Celtics looking to get Tatum the ball. And a blocking foul on Kemba Walker. And Kemba looks like he's hurt. Kemba looks like he's hurt. He tries to draw a foul on. He's moving a little bit. Kemba doesn't need to try to draw a charge there, man. He's moving. Not a good end to the half. I mean, it was a good end to the half. The 4-minute mark to like the 1-minute mark has been good, but they've kind of just like let the Celtics get a little separation here. Schroeder to the line to shoot 2. 4 seconds remaining. Schroeder misses the first. All right, so there's something. 3.9 seconds to be exact. Amundo. Schroeder's done nothing. Tatum's done nothing. They let Jaylen Brown get hot, and Langford's hit a couple of threes. Otherwise, guard Jaylen Brown the way you've guarded him the last 15 minutes, and you should be fine. Schroeder hits the second. So it's a 4-point game. Knicks have 3.9 to advance it, the length of the court. Randall wants it. RJ for 3 to end the half, and he missed it. So the half ends. It's 58-54. Overall, it's been the Jaylen Brown versus Julius Randle show. Jaylen Brown started off on fire, has 25 points to end the half. He started out, his first quarter, he had 20. So 5 points in the second quarter, 20 in the first quarter. Julius Randle, on the other hand, he had 21 in the first half, and he had about 10 in the last 3 minutes of the first half. So good matchup there. I want to see Julius Randle guarding Jaylen Brown the rest of the game, and I want to see Julius Randle doing what he did to end this half. He feels like he's the best player on the court. It seems like it to me. He's bully balling Grant Williams. He's hitting 3 balls. He's hitting step backs. Keep going with Julius Randle. Somebody else needs to step up so far. On offense, I haven't seen anyone else step up. Mitch Robb is doing some dirty work. Quickly had a horrendous first half. Horrendous. Obi Toppin, horrendous first half. RJ Barrett, horrendous first half. And they're still only down 4, okay? On the other hand, the Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown started out hotter than fish grease, and then you turn around and you look at your number 1 star, Jason Tatum, and he had a horrific half. He started to pick it up down the stretch there. So I'm a little bit worried about Tatum now. Now I'm worried about Tatum getting hot. I think Brown, he's probably going to cool off. He got 20 in the first quarter. Lock those 2 guys up. Let anybody else beat you, and I think the Knicks are all right. On offense, one other person step up. I don't care if it's Fournier. I don't care if it's Barrett. I don't care if it's D Rose. I don't care if it's Kemba. I don't care who it is. Somebody step up on offense to assist Julius, because Julius Randle is the only reason the Knicks are even close in this game right now. The way he ended that first half is keeping them in it. So 4-point game. Anything will go. We're going to take a little 5-minute break at halftime, recharge the batteries, use the bathroom, the whole 9 yards, and we will be back after that 5-minute break. So stay with me. See you soon. okay. Use, these halftime sessions, these slate breaks, these little countdowns I give you, these little breaks I take, they're not just to use the bathroom, okay? But that's when I do my best thinking. Just like everyone else, that's when I do my best thinking. And I was just thinking about that first half. To be honest, nobody played well besides Julius Randle. Nobody really stuck out. Nobody had a good half. Nobody really put it together on both ends of the floor in that first half, besides Julius Randle. And they are only down 4 points. So I project a big second half from the Knicks. I expect a W. The fact that the Celtics went up so big and are already down it's already a close game. Positive vibes. I have positive vibes. Start this half out well, and we'll be good. How we doing out there? What's going on in the rest of the league? Let's take a quick rest of the league. So Charlotte's up by 4 at the end of the third quarter on the Pacers. That's a good game. Detroit is beating the Bulls 77-76 in the fourth quarter. Low scoring. 9 minutes left in that one. Let's see what's happening. Zach LaVine has 26. Jeremy Grant has 18. Sixers are beating the Pelicans by 7. Let's see what my boy Zion is doing. Oh, he's not even playing. I forgot Zion is hurt. Dummy. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is starting. Melo Ball is cooking, Tom said. Let's see. Duarte has 19. Tom, I bet on Duarte to win Rookie of the Year. Let me know what you think about that. I like it. Obviously, right now he has 19 with a full quarter remaining. Melo Ball has 28, 8 and 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. 6 threes for LaMelo. Okay. Okay, LaMelo. The savior of the Ball family. The odds are crazy for Duarte for Rookie of the Year. Love it. I also hedged with Cunningham, but Jalen Green is the favorite from Houston. I like the field, honestly. I'd rather definitely like Duarte. If Duarte is going to be doing this and the Pacers are decent, he's going to win Rookie of the Year as opposed to Jalen Green getting like 19 a game with terrible percentages on a bad team. His over under in points was 5.5, Tom. 5.5. And you didn't text me? Bro. I thought we were familia. I thought we were familia. We were blood. But as we look around the league, let me continue to look here. Minnesota's blowing out Houston, just as I mentioned that. Jalen Green is 2 of 7, has 4 points. Houston's starting lineup is Jayshawn Tate, second-year player. Tice, just like a body. I'm not even, like, he's trash, kind of. Christian Wood, okay, he's decent. Kevin Porter Jr., who I like, and Jalen Green. So Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green as a backcourt, if you're trying to develop either one of them, horrible. Horrible. Both of them need the ball. Both of them need a ton of isolations, especially Kevin Porter Jr. Like, I like Kevin Porter Jr. I've watched him quite a bit. He's an isolation player. Kevin Porter Jr. is going to get buckets if you give him the ball, but you cannot play him and Jalen Green together. No way. Tom, if you ever see something like that again, something so egregious, you have to put the familia on, bro. 5.5 for Duarte. I would have signed over the lease to my apartment. He probably had that in the first 2 minutes. I do too, Tom, but it's like, I don't know. He could be just one of those dudes who gets buckets on a bad team until late in his career. Just the way he plays is very isolation. It's like he's nasty. Like, don't get me wrong. If he's in his bag on any given night, he could put up 30, 40 points. Didn't he have a 50-point game last year or something crazy? I'm a big KPJ fan. I like both Porter Juniors, honestly. Since I started creating content, the first NBA draft I covered on the old Open Tab podcast was the Kevin Knox draft, and I said I would have taken Michael Porter Jr. You can go back and look. Open Tab podcast on Instagram. I said I want Michael Porter Jr. I'll settle for Knox, whatever. Excuse me. Excuse me again. But yeah, I said all right, I'll settle for Kevin Knox. We'll see what happens. I wanted Porter Jr. And at the time, everyone's like, oh, the Knicks can't take a chance on an injury. Like, why not? Who cares? If he's injured, that's even less of an embarrassment than just drafting a bust like they did with Knox. At least if Porter Jr. got injured and he had the worst, like, if you simulated his career 100 times and the Knicks got his worst simulation, at least it would be because of injuries, not because of him just sucking. Yeah, I wanted Michael Porter Jr. They'd like everyone wussied out of it. If you redraft it, he's probably like a top 4 pick. That being said, if we had Michael Porter Jr. right now, he would be refusing to be vaccinated and he wouldn't play. So, as I watch a vaccination commercial for the 800 millionth time in the past 2 years, Michael Porter Jr. probably wouldn't even be able to play because he refuses to be vaccinated and he would be on the Knicks. So, at least Kevin Knox is vaxxed. First half stats, basically, if you're just catching up with us, if you're just joining the stream late, if you're just watching us on the recording, the first half can be summarized as Jaylen Brown, first quarter, against Julius Randle, second quarter. It's a 4-point game. Celtics are up 4. Celtics hit 2 more threes. It's a pretty even half, but it was like in spurts. Like I said, Jaylen Brown got hot in the first quarter. Julius Randle got hot in the second quarter, and that's kind of where we stand. It's a 4-point game. You know, anything could happen. NBA, the Knicks. Like I said, my game plan against the Celtics, to be honest with you, would literally be, the minute Brown or Tatum gets going, you send doubles at that guy, and then once the other guy gets going, then all right, then you reassess. But you need to make sure, like I would heat check both guys right away. Make sure both guys has it going right away because the rest of their team is just not intimidating. Like Dennis Schroeder has like 1 basket, a couple free throws. Obviously, if you're a Celtics fan, you're watching this, you're thinking the Knicks only have Julius Randle, so that's how I would summarize this first half. Right away, we're underway, third quarter. Let me change the score. Knicks get a stop to start it. Change the period. Fournier to the basket, gets a layup. 2-point game. So right out of the half, Knicks get a stop. Evan Fournier a little Euro step because he's from France. He goes a little Euro step, gets a layup. Mitch Rob versus Robert Williams, and Celtics fans, who would you rather have? I'll tell you right now, you'd rather have Mitchell Robinson. Grant Williams, wide open 3. He misses. And Mitchell Robinson saves it. And good pass. Mitchell Robinson just saved it to his own teammate. Didn't save it to his own teammate. Tried to save it to Kemba Walker, overpassed it. Went right to Robert Williams, who lays it off to Tatum for the easy deuce, as they say. 4-point game, 60-56 Boston, 11-10 remaining in the third quarter. Knicks got the ball. Randle hands off to Kemba Walker. Randle now posting up on Marcus Smart. You know he wants to go. Goes to the left shoulder, misses an easy left. You don't see Julius miss many of those. He rushes it. He got to his left shoulder. Kemba got to his left shoulder on Marcus Smart and just missed a layup. Evan Fournier gives the foul coming down because Randle is slow getting back. Tibbs was the coach of the year in his first season as Knicks coach. That's hard to do, ladies and gentlemen. Jaylen Brown working on Fournier, dumps it into Grant Williams. Williams picks up his dribble, throws it back out to Jaylen Brown, who passes it out wide to Tatum. Misses the three. Celtics get a tip back. And the Knicks will retain because it goes out of bounds. Tatum's had a rough start to the game, which makes me nervous, but he just missed another shot, so we'll see. Hopefully he stays cold as late as possible. 4-point game, 10:30 remaining. Fournier gets it from Walker, gets a pick from Robinson, dumps it into Robinson, who goes up strong on Marcus Smart and draws the foul. So just simple, old-school basketball right there. They get the switch. Marcus Smart switches onto the big man because he thinks he's like 7 feet tall, which you got to love about Marcus Smart. That's why you love Marcus Smart. He's tough as hell. He thinks he's 7 feet tall. He hammers Robinson after he gets it in the post. And Mitchell Robinson usually doesn't get the ball in the post, but I like to see him getting position now that he has a little size. He gets position on the smaller guard. Now he's definitely missing the first free throw, and he does. The missed free throws, if Knicks fans, if you want to point to something that could bother you early on, some missed free throws, just nobody besides maybe Randall and Rose looking confident from the free throw line. So Robinson's second free throw, brick. So he misses a pair. 9 boards, 6 points for Robinson. And he gives up a backdoor to Robert Williams, alley-oop, nasty dunk. Pass was a little behind him, but Robinson was just slow getting back. Tibbs will not like that. That's a play that Nerlens Noel doesn't let happen. Kemba gets the switch from the big man. Robert Williams on Kemba. Robert Williams, good defense. So a nice little stint from Robert Williams. Gets a dunk on one end, then gets a block on the other end. 4.2 to shoot after the block out of bounds from Williams. Kemba tried to drive on him, tried to draw a foul. Just good defense from the big man. Not sure what R.J. Barrett was trying to do there. He turns it over. 24-second violation. And they're fortunate it was a 24-second violation. 6-point game. Let me add the 2. 6-point game, but it's... Yeah, the free throw shooting right outside of Randall, 5 of 12 from the line. That's pissing me off. All right, fine. You want to have a bad game from the field, no problem. But you get to the line, make a free throw. Tatum's going to get hot eventually. He just missed one again. Tatum has been ice cold. That's the only thing keeping this from being a blowout. And the fact that Randall can't be defended by one Celtic. He's got Brown now in the kitchen. Gets a little lefty hook shot. At this point, just keep giving it to Randall, right? 24 points for Randall. He's 8 of 15. 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Jaylen Brown. Fournier is just a liability on defense, man. That's pissing me off. Fournier is getting beat, and then the whole defense having to recover. He's just slow. Now Randall gets the ball. Randall, I don't know if that's a long 2 or a 3, but he missed it. 6-point game, 64-58. Brown, crossover at the free throw line, gives it to Tatum, who takes a 3, and he cashed it. Could tell that was going in as soon as it left his hand. This starting unit is doing, and Tibbs going to want a timeout, and he does. 9-point game. Horrible start to the half. Eventually, you give Jason Tatum enough open shots, he's going to make one. The whole defense is starting to collapse when Evan Fournier is getting beat off the dribble, which is pissing me off. Maybe Bullock was better than Fournier. Maybe. Couple layups a night from Fournier or consistent good defense from Reggie Bullock. What would you prefer? Because really that's what you're trading off. Because Bullock can shoot open threes the same way Fournier can. He just can't create them himself like Fournier can. But then on defense, Bullock is just better from what I've seen. 9-point game. It's the Julius Randle show against Tatum and Brown right now. Exactly as you would have probably advertised it, but it's got to be better on defense, man. Nobody is more... The thing that I love, and this is how you know you have a good coach at your favorite team, I know for a fact that Tom Thibodeau is more pissed off about this defense than me. So just knowing that comfort that I get from knowing that my coach is going to be more upset about this trash defense than I am means I have confidence it will improve. Will it be as good as last year? I think that's hard to believe after game one. It's a long season. We'll see. Game one, they look like a team that on defense they don't believe the other team is going to make that many shots, and they feel like they're going to just outscore you. So we'll see. Somebody else has to step up. Rose quickly had as bad a minutes as I can remember from him in the first half. So he better be better. Better be better. Better be better. The claw coming back. I mean, Randall should just be going to the block every time. He's overpowering them. He's too strong for the Celtics. Simple and plain. Grant Williams is their best option to guard him coming into the game. Too strong. Randall's too strong for him. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, they don't want to put him on Randall. So we'll see. Another thing I love, especially in an NBA team, because these games swing so quickly. This Knicks team, we already saw it in this game. They came back from 12 down, took a lead, then lost a lead, whatever. They can come back in a second. So we're going to have to watch this whole game to be really we're not going to jump into any conclusions. But so far, I want to see better defense, man. All right, we're back from break. 9-point game. Toppin is in the game with Julius Randle. They sub out Mitchell Robinson for Obi Toppin. Interesting adjustment. Randle, little fadeaway, cash. Randle is just on display tonight. You cannot say anything bad about Julius Randle, man, tonight. R.J. Barrett looks like he's drunk. That's the one. All right, Jaylen Brown finally misses a three. Welcome to earth, Jaylen Brown. Knicks get the rebound. They push it up. Randle working on Grant Williams. Kicks it out. Obi Toppin, wide open three. He bricks it. That was disgusting. All these workout videos, and that's what you do. Jaylen Brown loses it out of bounds. Knicks get lucky there. Brown went hard to the basket. Someone swiped down the ball. I think it was Barrett. Doesn't get called for a foul, and Brown kind of just chucked it out of bounds. So I was lucky. Got to get a bucket here, man. Kemba, pull up three. Gets it to go. Big three for Kemba. And if we know one thing about Kemba Walker throughout his entire basketball career, that man is clutch. And that's why I like having clutch players on the Knicks. Because that light is just an extra bit brighter. Nasty spin move from Jaylen Brown. Good ball movement from the Celtics. Good defense from the Knicks. Fournier. Good defense. Knicks get a stop. Best defense I've seen them play for a whole possession tonight. Now Kemba's gets in his bag. Throws it out to Toppin. Toppin corner three, and he misses. Whenever Obi Toppin like to get involved. And the Celtics get a alley-oop on the other end because the Knicks are lollygagging it back. 6-point game, 69-63, 6.5 remaining. Randle working on Robert. What is that? What is that turnover from Julius Randle? Horrendous turnover from Randle. Kemba Walker fouls Robert Williams on the other end as he tries to go for a dunk. And he missed the dunk somehow because Kemba Walker's a foot shorter than him, and this guy still missed the dunk. Julius Randle, horrible turnover, though. I'm just not sure what that was, that pass. That was like a brain fart. Williams makes the first. I had the other one in a second. 7-point game right now. Robert Williams, 10 points, 5 boards, 3 blocks on 4 of 4 shooting. So he's having a nice night. And he makes both free throws. Unlike the Knicks, he makes both free throws. 8-point game. Just can't sustain any type of momentum. It's all comeback momentum. Now they got Randall on Smart. Fournier goes to the basket and gets a bucket. So that's an example of something that Reggie Bullock wouldn't have done last year. They overplay Randall. Fournier gets a steal. Throws it up the head to Barrett, who jams it. Let's go. Big dunk from Barrett. His first bucket of the game. 4-point game. Garden is alive again. Let's see if they can sustain some type of energy on both ends. Tatum gets switched on. That's just poor communication. Tatum blew it. And the Knicks fouled Robert Williams on the rebound. Randall and Barrett, just poor communication on the switch there. Robert Williams is becoming an issue for the small ball Knicks, because now they have Randall and Toppin out there. And you got to give credit to where credit's due. Robert Williams is a big active body who's causing issues. Fouls on Randall. Robert Williams is pouring in free throws, though. The Knicks couldn't do that. Dennis Schroeder checks in. He misses the second. So finally, Robert Williams misses a free throw. He's not Reggie Miller. He's not Steve Nash. He's not Steph Curry. Knicks have the ball. Randall now working on Schroeder. Celtics send help. Randall throws it across court to Fournier for 3, and he missed it. Toppin gets the board. Fournier gets a second bite at the apple for 3, and he missed it. So Fournier misses 2 threes. Pretty good looks. And now you got to get a stop. Schroeder pull up, cash. They don't. Evan Fournier gets splashed on there too. Fournier's got to be hitting open threes. Barrett draws a foul going to the basket. Barrett's starting to come alive a little bit, showing some energy. But they can't sustain any type of long run right now. That would have been a big 3 for Fournier if he would have hit it on the other end. Now Barrett has 2 free throws. You better hit it. You better hit both. You better hit both. He bricked 2 in the first half. I think he's missing at least 1. He makes the first. Very nice, smooth stroke right down the middle. I'll believe it when I see it. He makes the second one. I don't think he makes 2 in a row. Challenge. All right, he made 2 in a row. Let's go. Love to be wrong. 5-point game. 4:50 remaining in the third quarter. Knicks sending a double at Tatum. They pass it out to Schroeder. Schroeder working on Fournier. Schroeder drives to the basket, kicks it out, wide open, Romeo Langford, who hits the 3. That's his third 3 of the game. He's hurting them. Good kick out, and he's been the one Celtic that when he's been left open has been making them pay. Fournier gets a layup. Fournier's having a decent game. Not going to lie. On offense, he is. On offense, Fournier's been all right, but he did miss 2 key threes. I gave the Celtics an extra point. My mistake. 76-71 for the time being until the Knicks give up another bucket because they've been Swiss cheese. Langford finally misses a 3. Randall corrals the rebound. Randall goes straight to the basket, kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier, step back 3, misses. He hasn't hit a 3 yet. 3-point shooting hasn't been good tonight, outside of Randall for like a 2-minute span. Now Tatum on Barrett. Good defense from Julius Randle. He gets a block. They throw it ahead to Toppin, who gets the layup and the foul. Let's go. Got to get Obi Toppin out in transition, and it's a three-point game. Excellent help defense from Julius Randle. I think he gets a block on that. R.J. Barrett doing the best he can on Jason Tatum. Julius Randle comes across. Yep, good block from Julius Randle. Gets up. Knicks fight for that loose ball, get it. Kemba pushes it ahead of Obi Toppin, who gets wrapped up by Schroeder, who can't wrap him up enough, and Toppin finishes with the layup. Now you got to complete this three-point play. Julius Randle, 26 points on 9 of 17 shooting, 5 rebounds, and a block after that play. Toppin hit a free throw, bro. He makes a free throw, so it's a 2-point game. Let's go. 3:19 remaining in the third quarter. Thank you for joining. James Kelly, what's up, bro? Duarte has 27, Tom. I took his rookie of the year. Love it. D-Rose back in the game. Schroeder fade away. It's good. So just when the Knicks get close, the Celtics hit a big shot. 4-point ball game. Randle working on Tatum. Loves to go to the corner. Kicks it out. Wide open R.J. Barrett for 3. And he hits a three-pointer. Let's go. It's a 1-point game. RJ's first 3 of the game, and he was wide open as the defense hedged heavily towards Julius Randle, as they should. Jason Tatum now on RJ Barrett. Crossover, crossover, crossover. Step back to the right. He misses. Rebound, Derrick Rose. Gets it poked away for a second, regains it. Left-hand pass to Fournier on the right wing. Now Randle slows it down, working on Grant Williams, where he's had a lot of success tonight. Gets it on the left elbow. Grant Williams, good defense. Strips it straight out of Julius Randle's hands. Cookies. And then he kicks it to Tatum in the 3. Tatum pump fakes. Misses. Jason Tatum having a rough game. Fournier gets a block. The Knicks push it ahead. Toppin for the jam. And he slams it home. The tomahawk from Obi Toppin. It's a 2-point game. The Knicks have their first lead. It's a 1-point game. The Knicks have their first lead since 52-50. What excitement. 2 comebacks in the 1 game for the Knicks so far. And you would say, hey, a good team won't fall behind like that. This is the NBA. That's how it happens. You got to fight back. It's about what happens at the end. Let's go, Tom. Let's go. Dude, once you get Toppin sprinting down the court and he gets the ball, nobody's stopping him. Nobody is stopping Toppin going to the basket. Let's go. Obi Toppin running the court. Once he gets the ball, it's a dunk city or you have to foul him. That's a fact. He's fast as hell sprinting up and down the court. He should be that fast running back on defense. We'll talk about that. We can talk about that another day. Obi Toppin should be sprinting that same way back on defense the way he is to get wide open dunks. But let's go. Knicks got a lead. It's a 1-point Knick lead. It's been a while since they've had a lead. So now I don't feel comfortable again. I almost feel more comfortable when they're fighting back in the game because I just feel like I know they're going to come back somewhat in a game. Now when they have a lead, I get a little nervous. I get a little ants in my pants. We'll see. Dude, now they're doing this easy Reggie Miller, Trae Young comparison to piss me off. Reggie Miller hurt the Knicks so much more than Trae Young. The Hawks were just better. That's different than what Reggie Miller did, which was just put the team on his back. There were some games where Trae Young didn't go off in that series, and the Hawks were still just better. Big comeback right now, though. Big comeback. And it starts on the defensive end, man. Randle gets a block, which ignited this run. R.J. Barrett, some wide open 3 balls. One wide open 3 ball. Randle's just making all the right plays. Julius Randle keeps getting better as a basketball player. And that is such just a refreshing thing to see as a Knicks fan, to have a player that just constantly is improving, whereas we're used to, if we have somebody good, we better cherish it. It's 1 year max. With Randall right now, it feels like the guy just keeps getting better, and you love to see it. You really do. Fournier is second in the team in scoring tonight. Fournier has 15 points. He hasn't been good from the three-point line. He's 1 of 5. But he's been getting to the rim, finishing at the rim with some crafty layups. Toppin has 6 points. So we'll see what happens. But Jason Tatum is 5 of 20. So you could call that good defense from R.J. Barrett, which I like to say R.J. Barrett's been giving him a nice little run for his money, making him hit some tough step-back shots and whatnot. You got Michael J. Fox, Spike Lee, and Dustin Hoffman and ASAP Ferg sitting next to each other at the Knicks game right now. Nowhere else on earth can you get that group of people. Toppin almost gets a steal and he steps out of bounds. Good hustle from Obi Toppin. Toppin's a little energized right now. All of R.J. Barrett's 7 points are in the third quarter. So he definitely woke up, and hopefully he carries that into the fourth. He's still in the game. There's 2 minutes left. Jaylen Brown fade away. Got it. Jaylen Brown is in his zone tonight. No doubt about it. Jaylen Brown has been killing them. He's 10 of 15. He's got 27 points. Fournier kind of makes me a little nervous, man. I don't know. He's making me nervous. He's having a decent game on offense, but he just makes me nervous. He's slow. He's a little bit clumsy. As on cue, he threw it away. Oh, and they say it was deflected. Woof. He almost just had a rough turnover. It was a good look, but it was just he had to thread the needle there, and it hit off Randall's hands on the back door. But the Knicks will retain because it was deflected. It's actually a good pass. Did they call a foul because Jaylen Brown was wrapping him up? I don't know. I'm not watching with sound. So Fournier and Randall working a little two-man game. Randall's got Langford on him. Kicks it out to a wide-open R.J. Barrett, who drains a three-pointer. And it's the R.J. Barrett show in the third quarter. This is what you wanted to see, baby. R.J., tough first half, and he's got 10 points here in the third quarter. Let's go. 2 threes for Barrett. A dunk. 2 threes and a dunk in this quarter. Randall gets the steal. He throws it ahead to Barrett. Barrett, one man to beat. He jams it on Jaylen Brown's head. Let's go. R.J. Barrett is on fire. Good defense from Julius Randle. And MSG is on fire right now. I'm watching with no sound, and I can feel the energy. Wide open Nesmith in the corner. He bricks a 3. Knicks can't get the rebound. And they call a foul on R.J. Barrett on a loose ball. So it's a loose ball foul. 23 seconds remaining. Celtics not in the penalty. Knicks are not in the penalty, so Celtics will take it out on the side. This will be, I think they'll have 14 to shoot, so the Knicks might have a chance at another shot. R.J. Barrett, 2 threes and 2 dunks in this quarter. This is what you wanted to see out of him. Yep, Celtics 12 to shoot, 20 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock now. Schroeder kicks it out, stolen by Fournier. He throws it to Barrett ahead. Barrett pushes. And he draws a foul. R.J. Barrett is on fire right now. He's just going hard to the rim. 7 seconds remaining. Fournier, good pass. First of all, good steal from Evan Fournier. He was exactly where he was supposed to be, guarding the guy in the corner. Kept his balance, threw a smart pass to Barrett on the up the court on the sideline. And Barrett just pushed it, and draws the blocking foul on Nesmith, who kind of just like half went for a charge, half. Barrett gets the first free throw. There we go. 5-point Knick lead. I want to be able to watch the night game with my team being 1-0. That is what I'm looking forward to doing if the Knicks can pull this off. A lot of basketball left. 4 quarters in a game, and all these, as we've seen, all these games have been back, and like this whole game so far has been runs. Quentin Grimes, the Knicks rookie, the Knicks first-round pick, checking in for his first seconds of NBA action. I don't know how much time he's actually going to get. He may get 6.8 seconds. RJ hits the second free throw, and the Knicks go up 6. And then just a brain-dead foul on Evan Fournier. As soon as Jaylen Brown gets it coming in, Evan Fournier trips him up, and it looks like Jaylen Brown is shaking up. He's holding his face. He'll be all right. But just a stupid foul from Evan Fournier up the court. Oh, that is a flop from Jaylen Brown. I mean, maybe he hit him in the side of the head. Yeah, he did a little bit, but Brown flops like a second after the contact. Come on now. We have a Boston sucks chant I could hear faintly from my TV. Brown hits the first. So, stupid foul from Fournier, like 94 feet away from the basket. He just hammers Jaylen Brown. It's a foul, but Jaylen Brown kind of like reacted to it super late and just wanted to sell the contact. Referee had no choice but to call it. And their Knicks are in the bonus, so Brown hits a pair. So that's a cheap 2, but they do have 6 seconds to get it the length of the court. They up it to D. Rose, goes behind the back, looks, kicks it to Randall, fade away, and Randall just misses. So end of the third quarter, it's 82-86. The New York Knicks lead. And number one, I'm very excited. That was a big quarter. There was a run in that quarter, early in that quarter, that the Celtics took that had me a little bit guessing myself, is Tatum going to get hot now? The Knicks weathered the storm, and now they have a lead. But I'm not going to lie with you guys. I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. All right, we're back now. Sorry for that, guys. The bladder just was not going to hold up for a whole fourth quarter, and I wanted to be ready for this entire fourth quarter. It's a 4-point game. Anything could happen. Better defense from the Knicks in that third quarter, especially later on after the first timeout that Tibbs took. They've been playing way better defense. R.J. Barrett came alive. R.J. Barrett might have had like 13 points in that third quarter. And that's what we needed. Yes, Tom, R.J. takeover. We needed that from him. Like I said, who was going to be the guy to step up and pair with Julius Randle, who was carrying them in the first half? Excellent pass from Randle. He set that up the whole way. And RJ, I love that he just is looking to dunk now. That's what he needs to do. He needs to just attack the rim. No layups, no floaters. If he has a step, go with reckless abandon and try to dunk everything. That's what I want to see at RJ Barrett. And say what you want, I think RJ Barrett. Tom, what do you think? RJ Barrett's done a good job on Tatum tonight. I know, it's hard to believe sometimes because sometimes when these like star players miss shots, it's just like, even if you're playing good defense, it doesn't matter. They're going to hit their shots. But tonight, RJ Barrett has put put the clamps on Tatum so far. Tatum's had a rough shooting night. It's been the Jaylen Brown show so far. I'm hearing the building is on fire right now. I believe it, man. I'm on fire right here. Fourth quarter is beginning. Let's put the 4 up. Let's see what Tibbs has to say real quick. Let me listen in. Tibbs just is on offense. He just wants ball movement. On defense, he wants ball pressure. They throw it up the top and it's too high, but Robinson gets the rebound and he jams it. That's what we love about this athletic Knicks. They have Robinson, Toppin, Rose, Walker, and Barrett to start the fourth quarter. The Celtics have Schroeder, Grant Williams, Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, and Romeo Langford on the court. Barrett gets tangled up with Jaylen Brown in the corner and he gets called for a loose ball foul. Just a stupid foul from Barrett. I mean, it was accidental, but they call the foul on the defender all the time on that when you get in the way and you get tangled up, and that's exactly what happened. Knicks up 6. This would be a big win because they have to play the Orlando Magic 2 times in a row. Not one of the teams favored to do much this year, so this is the toughest team they have in their first 3 games. Schroeder, a little fadeaway, short. D. Rose gets the rebound. He wants one-on-one with Peyton Pritchard. Drives to the basket. And they say Pritchard blocked him, which just a weird-looking play. It looked like a foul. I can't believe that Peyton Pritchard blocked Derrick Rose. Let's see it again. Yeah, D. Rose kind of loses it as he's like gathering to go for the Euro. But the Knicks will retain 19 seconds on the shot clock. 11:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Toppin on the inbound, jams it. Nice feed from Rose, and Obi Toppin dunks it. He's just a dunk machine, man. Fast as hell, and he dunks everything. That's what Obi Toppin does. And now it looks like it's clicked for him. This is what I do really well. This is what I'm going to do as much as I can. They've switched R.J. Barrett onto Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown leaves it short, the layup short. Oh, Peyton Pritchard, wide open 3. Missed it. Celtics get another chance. Schroeder for 3 on the offensive board. They miss it. D. Rose gets the board. He throws it ahead to Toppin. Toppin with the layup, and it's good. Obi Toppin is getting going right now. 10-point lead for the Knicks. Their largest lead tonight, obviously. Schroeder goes straight to the cup and gets a layup. No help there. Good play from Toppin. What a play from Obi Toppin. Mitchell Robinson just missed a highlight reel dunk. Toppin is on fire right now. Obi Toppin has me going right now, guys. This guy is an athletic freak. If he could, Mitchell Robinson can't make a free throw. That is pissing me off, man. He didn't practice any free. He hasn't been able to shoot a free throw because of the foot. He works all this time to get his free throws going. Now he's about to miss his 4th in a row. This is his 4th attempt. He's 0 for 3. Got to hit one, Mitch. Come on, buddy. Second one is up, and it's good. So there we go. Mitch gets the second. It's a 9-point game. The Knicks have missed 8 free throws. The Celtics have missed 5. So not a huge disparity, but just leaving. I mean, you can miss 5, but you can't miss 8. Sorry. 8 free throws. It's just the amount of guys that have been missing him. Jaylen Brown, open 3, gets it. Keeping them hanging around, man. Can't leave Jaylen Brown open for 3s. That's for sure. D. Rose pull up 3. He gets it to go, and he answers right back. Big 3 from Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose is awake finally. 9-point game. Jaylen Brown splits the double team, gets all the way to the basket, and gets a layup. Just a nasty move from Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, if he plays like this all season long, man, he is going off. Crazy. D. Rose working on Robert Williams. Gives it back to Alec Burks. Rose again for 3. Misses this one. Robinson, the rebound, he puts it in. Big rebound from Mitchell Robinson, and he put it back in. It's a 9-point game. Schroeder for 3. He gets it to go. It's a 6-point game. Schroeder's got 12. Schroeder's starting to come alive for the Celtics. Toppin with the alley-oop! Obi Toppin is going off in this third quarter. Obi Toppin is the gasoline to Madison Square Garden fire. Obi Toppin just jammed it on Peyton Pritchard. Alley-oop just caught it like this and whoop, just whoop, jams it right on Peyton Pritchard. Let's go. Let's go. Toppin. Let's go, baby. Let me make sure I got the official score. It's 100-92, 8-point game. A lot of time left. So this game isn't won, but one thing you like to see, Obi Toppin, 12 points, 5 of 7 from the field. He's having a big second half. He's kind of been that ignition in the second half. He's just outworking the Celtics second unit. Barrett came alive in the third quarter. Mitchell Robinson has a double-double, 11 and 10 with a block. Julius Randle has 2 blocks. R.J. Barrett has 2 blocks. Evan Fournier has a block. Derrick Rose has a block. So it's a block party at MSG right now, and I'm a couple minutes away and I wasn't invited. Disrespectful. Electric third quarter. Great start to the fourth. Obi Toppin, man. Listen, the guy is raw, but he's starting to understand and he's starting to realize what he does best, and that is sprint down the court and jump higher than everyone else. That's what he does, and that is why the Knicks drafted him. They said, listen, we got Randall. We'll see what happens, but this guy's a freak athlete. He had more dunks than anybody in college basketball for a reason. That's because he's faster, stronger, jumps higher than everyone else in college basketball. He's doing the same thing in the NBA right now. I'm not going to jump out the window. Listen, he's raw. His 3-ball still needs work. His handle needs work. His isolation game needs work. But when it is as simple as running down the court as fast as he does and dunking the ball, like Zion is great. I'm not comparing him to Zion. Zion's better than him, right? But Zion is his best attributes are strength and speed. Obi Toppin is very similar in that regard. Obi Toppin has a guard first step, but what he does also have is like a 48-inch vertical leap, and he's also 6'9". So it's just a nightmare for anyone to defend. The Amari Stoudemire comp, listen. Dude, Tom, Obi is on fire. Barrett is on fire. This is what you like to see. A couple first-round draft picks that look like they may be good at basketball. Let's go, baby. Gotta close this out. R.J. Barrett and Obi Toppin have combined for 25 points in the second half, and we're 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Barrett has 14, Toppin has 11. So it's been their second half. Randall first half carry, Barrett Toppin combo in the second half for the Knicks. And the Celtics, the only difference right now is, Jaylen Brown's doing well. Mitchell Robinson with the block. Swats it out of bounds. 3.3 remaining on the shot clock. Mitchell Robinson's second block of the game. That's the Mitchell Robinson we all know and love. Step back for Jaylen Brown. He missed it. Robinson couldn't get in the rebound. A little tip drill. Him and Robert Williams fighting each other. I swear to God, Celtic fans, if there's any Celtic fans watching this, Robert Williams, Mitchell Robinson, they remind me of each other so much. They are very, very, very similar players. I think Robinson's a little further along, but I think they both have the same skills. And Jaylen Brown, little step back, misses it. Toppin throws the outlet to Rose. Rose behind the back. A little out of control. He slows it down. Now he's posting up Peyton Pritchard. Alec Burks with it now. Mitchell Robinson, a little pick and roll. Burks has his three-point attempt blocked by Robert Williams. That's exactly what I just meant. That's what Mitchell Robinson does for the Knicks. Block three-point shots. Robert Williams just did the same thing. Smart, step back three. He missed it. Peyton Pritchard, the offensive board. Smart gets another chance, and he buries this one. So it's a 5-point game. Offensive rebounding hurting the Knicks right now. Or defensive rebounding. They can't get a board. Celtics have 11 offensive rebounds to the Knicks 7. Which is not much, but it does add up. Toppin for three. Missed it. He's got to work on that three-pointer. Burks helps off Smart. Smart gets another three-ball attempt. Peyton Pritchard gets another offensive rebound. The smallest guy on the court has gotten 2 offensive rebounds in a row, and that's all Peyton Pritchard is really good for at this point in this game. As I say that, he drives, hits a step back. Nope, he missed it. Robinson gets the rebound. D. Rose missed the floater. 6:55 remaining, fourth quarter. Knicks up 5. Celtics want timeout, and I'm all right with that. Knicks look a little bit shaky. Celtics will call a timeout. They're up 5. This is good minutes for these minutes for Toppin are huge because they give Randall a rest. Going to be a very nervy last 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You want to see a grown man cry, something might happen today. I have a weird, eerie feeling the Knicks get buzzer beatered right now, tonight. Just a weird feeling. New York sports is cursed. The Red Sox lost tonight. They're losing the series right now, but they kind of got something going right now. Knicks got to finish this out. 5-point lead. Little bit of a rut here on offense. Celtics kind of bailed them out by calling timeout. What do you guys think? Knicks close this out? I'm not really used to expecting them to win. So now that they have a 5-point lead, they fought back twice. If they lose this one, it'll be tough to swallow. You got to win this one, especially against Boston at home, division game. They all count the same. Got to win game 1. I'm very nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I want to see. I think Randall will be back to start the fourth quarter. To start this last 7 minutes, and then it's up to him to close it out. I don't want to see a buzzer beater. I'd rather them get blown out the last 3 minutes than a buzzer beater loss. That will cause me great trauma. Buzzer beater loss, because then it's like, wow, they fought so hard, they got so close. Yep, Michael J. Fox, Dustin Hoffman, two absolute icons in film. At the world's most famous, Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan, couple icons in their own right. Jon Stewart and my boy Pete Davidson at the game. Pete rocking the Knicks cap. Bernard King. The legend next to David Lee. Back to Michael J. Fox. All right, here we go. Back out of the break. Celtics ball. 6:45 remaining. 10 to shoot. Marcus Smart 3. He bricks it. Fournier gets the rebound. Knicks will walk it up. Fournier and Randall. Play catch. Randall gives it to Kemba. Kemba and Randall run a little pick and roll. Kemba step back. Gets it to go. Kemba Walker for 3. That's a big shot. That's a big shot from Kemba. His mom is in the crowd rocking his jersey. Love to see it. Bronx, stand up. New York City, stand up. Evan Fournier gets the steal. He throws it ahead to Toppin. Lays it in. Obi Toppin. Absolutely exhilarating Obi Toppin night. And the charge. Evan Fournier draws a charge, and the Knicks and the Garden is rocking. It's a 10-point game. Let's go. Let's go. Obi Toppin, career game in a Knicks uniform. Leave him out there. Excellent defense from Evan Fournier. Draws a charge on Tatum. And now the Knicks are up 10. Let's go. Obi Toppin, best game in a Knicks uniform. What do you think, chat? 13 in the second half for Obi Toppin. He's got 14. Grant Williams gets called for a little ticky-tack foul. Career high 14 for Obi Toppin. Career high 14. Damn, I knew it was his best game because I just have watched every Knick game. But I didn't know it was his best complete scoring game. I thought maybe he had a garbage time game last year. Kemba. Step back. Missed it. Wide open for Grant Williams 3-ball. And he makes it. He was wide open. Nobody within 50 feet. 50 feet's exaggeration, but nobody guarding this man. I actually thought it was a good idea. I thought he might have bricked that wide open 3. He's been trash. Randall now on Jaylen Brown. Corner step back. Gets it to go. Big shot from Julius Randle. They finally put Jaylen Brown on Julius Randle. I should be the coach of both teams, honestly. I know who the best defender of each guy is. All right, now Tatum working on the right wing. Ooh, nasty step back. In and out. Missed the shot. Toppin gets the rebound. 4:45 remaining. The New York Knicks are up by 9. Jason Tatum is having a nightmare shooting night. 5 of 21 going against R.J. Barrett. Randall against Grant Williams. I bet you Grant Williams flops. I bet you he flops. Oh, nasty. Randall jams it. He gets Williams off his feet and then jams it and screams to the crowd. The Garden is on fire. Marcus Smart shoots a 3. He bricks it. And the wheels are falling off of the Boston Celtics. There's 4 minutes remaining. Julius Randle is having an absolutely tremendous night. Unbelievable. This is how you start a season. And they call an offensive foul on Julius Randle. Oh my God. What a stupid call that is. This is such a soft call. This is such a soft call. And now I guarantee you Boston hits a 3 here. Guarantee you. Smart flopping. Marcus Smart's been flopping all game. 4 fouls on Randall. He's got 30 points. And now they call a foul on Evan Fournier, wrapping up Jaylen Brown. Or is that Smart? Topping on Grant Williams. They got Fournier still on Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown shoots a crazy 3. Celtics fight for the offensive board. They get it. Grant Williams for 3. And he hits. Second 3 in a row for Grant Williams. And he's keeping them alive in this game. It's an 8-point game. What is that pass from Kemba? Kemba turns it over. Oh, and the Celtics give it right back. Thank you, Boston. Thank you. Absolutely. Kemba saw Obi Toppin over the top and just threw a terrible pass. Game 1, Kemba, meh. He's hit a big three. Good timeout. Let's go. The Knicks took over this game once they switched Obi Toppin and Randall together. Because then you have to decide, who do I want to guard Toppin, who do I want to guard Randall? Do I put Robert Williams on Julius Randle? That's a bad idea. So I put him on Obi Toppin, and Obi Toppin just runs him out of the gym. And stands on the three-point line and makes Robert Williams come out and guard him at the very least. Let's go, Knicks. You got to finish this out. Got to finish this out. Let's go. I'm pumped. Got to finish this out. 8-point game. And then I can watch the night game. And then I can watch the late night game in peace. Charlotte beat the Pacers by 1. 27 for Duarte. 28 for Malcolm Brogdon. 33 for Sabonis. LaMelo finished with 31 points, 9 boards, 7 assists. Mason Plumlee, 8 points, 10 boards, 5 assists. 27 points for Gordon Hayward. And the Charlotte Hornets, the combination of Ball and Hayward gets it done for the Hornets. I think those teams are going to be in that play-in game no matter what. Those are two teams, Charlotte, Indiana. I'm locking them into the play-in game. I expect them to probably have to play each other, honestly, at some point in the play-in game. Knicks got to finish this out. I believe I forget already, but I think the Knicks have the ball coming out of the break. I think they do. You got to get a bucket. Got to get a bucket. Let's look at the box scores of this full game, honestly. So the Knicks, from their perspective, Randall has 30 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 6 turnovers, but he's doing a lot out there. 3 of 5 from 3, 11 for 21 from the field. Mitchell Robinson has 11-11, 2 blocks. That's about what you expect from him. Kemba Walker has 10 points, 7 boards, 3 assists. Fournier, 15 points on 7 of 14 shooting. RJ Barrett, 14 points. Obi Toppin has been the main bench scorer, 14 points. And notice how I said we did not see any Emmanuel Quickley in the second half. And that is because whatever he did in the first half was very detrimental to the team. He was bad. He hit one big floater, but otherwise, the thing about Quickley is his game is very high risk. It looks bad when it's not going well. He takes a lot of 40-footers and a lot of floaters, and it looks bad when he doesn't make it. We're out of break. Randall working right away on Robert Williams. Step back. Not good. Short from Randall coming out of break. 2:55 remaining, 8-point game. Celtics have the ball. Tatum on Fournier on the left wing. Takes the screen from Robert Williams, kicks it out to the wing to Jaylen Brown. RJ Barrett overcommits. Grant Williams wide open again, and he hits another 3 again. 5-point game. Horrible defense, good passing, good ball movement from the Celtics. Grant Williams has 3 threes in the fourth quarter to keep the Celtics alive. He's been wide open. Randall forces it up, doesn't make the layup. Terrible look. Jaylen Brown draws a charge on Jaylen Brown. Kemba Walker draws the charge on Jaylen Brown. And that is a big call in this game because it would have been an N1. Will they review this? They're not going to challenge that one. That's a charge. They're not going to overturn that. That's a big play from Kemba. Big play from Kemba on defense to draw the charge. The ball is back inbounded. 2:10 left. 5-point Knick lead. Randall again working on Robert Williams. They put the big man on him. Now he tries to post up. Randall, rainbow from the corner. He airballs it. Celtics push. Block from Toppin from behind. And Kemba Walker is fouled. Wow, what a play from Top. I think it was Toppin who blocked it from behind, and then Kemba Walker went down like a ton of bricks. Wow. Jason Tatum beats Obi Toppin baseline. Obi Toppin swats the ball from behind. Gets all ball. What a play from Obi Toppin. What a half from Obi Toppin. Guarding Jason Tatum, swatting the ball loose. Kemba Walker gets the loose ball, and then he gets wrapped by Jason Tatum. All right, so Knicks got to inbound. 1:41 remaining. You need a bucket here. Need to get a bucket, or else it's tight butthole time. Kemba falls down in the backcourt. Somehow gets it R.J. Barrett. 13 remaining. Barrett drives on Tatum. Blocked by Robert Williams, who's had a really nice game, man. This is the best I've seen Robert Williams play. The Knicks will take a timeout. 1:27 remaining. Got to get a good look here. If you hit this shot, you're in good shape. Whatever shot it is, it's a layup, it's a three, you're in good shape. Close it out. 7-point lead with a minute left. You got to be able to finish that out. But if you somehow don't come away with a bucket, then it becomes tight. Because I have a weird feeling Celtics hitting the buzzer beater. Weird feeling. Weird feeling. Woof. I'm sweating. It's hot in here. It's like the hottest October of all time. It has to be. I'm not looking it up, but it has to be. I'm nervous, man. They finish this out. You know what's weird? If they somehow were to lose to Orlando on Sunday or on Friday or Sunday, I'd be upset. But something about night one at MSG against the Celtics on ESPN, I want to finish it out. I want to get this W. Devin Booker had the most points ever in a player's first career postseason. That's an interesting stat. Interesting stat. Denver, Phoenix after this. Would love to watch this with the Knicks W in my belt. Knicks turn it over out of a timeout. Horrible. Horrible. Who threw this out of bounds pass? Kemba just throws it up to Fournier. Horrible. What was that? They called a timeout to run that? That's bad. Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier need to earn my trust. Celtics are hitting a three here, 100%. Brown comes off a screen. He's got Barrett on him, so they switch Barrett onto Brown, which I like. Jaylen Brown drives to the basket, gets an easy layup. It's a 3-point game. 1:05 remaining. 8-0 run for the Celtics in the last 3 minutes. Knicks absolutely choking. Fournier comes off a screen for three, and he hits it! Evan Fournier, a big three, and there we go. He has to earn my trust. I just said it, and he does with a big three. They're up 6. Udoka takes a timeout. 49 seconds remaining. The Knicks are up 6. That is a huge three-pointer from Evan Fournier. Huge. His second three, I believe, of the game, and that was, whew. We needed that. That was huge. Randall, little dribble handoff to Fournier. Tatum doesn't get over. He gets under the screen, and Fournier bangs it home. Wow. Awesome. Fournier, big way to make yourself a Knick, baby. Starts it off. Knicks staying out there without Mitchell Robinson, using Obi Toppin instead. Evan Fournier, 18 points, 8 of 15 from the field, and only 2 threes. So he's been doing a lot of his dirty work inside. But he did just hit a huge three. That is a huge three. No matter what, Knicks need to make them run some clock here. Do not foul. Please do not foul. No threes. If you want to give up a 2, you give up a 2. 49.3 seconds remaining. Tatum inbounding, advanced it up the court, obviously. This is obviously going back to Tatum. And I would just blitz. Well, the thing is, Grant Williams has been hitting some open threes, but I still would rather Grant Williams hit a big three than Tatum or Brown. Randall hedges off. Did it hit Brown in the knee? It hits Brown in the knee, and then Knicks basketball. A quick turnover. Good defense from Julius Randle. Let's go. Julius Randle, man. No challenge. Knicks inbound it. Fournier to Toppin. Back out to Randall. Swings it out to Kemba Walker. 12 to shoot. Knicks want to use the whole shot clock here. And they turn it over. Grant Williams layup. Horrible turnover. Kemba turns it over again. What is Kemba Walker doing? What is Kemba Walker doing? 2 turnovers in a row. $19 seconds remaining. 4-point game. Celtics ball. Knicks shitting themselves. Inbound. And Barrett fouls Robert Williams to deny him of an easy layup. What is Kemba Walker doing, man? All you have to do, I'd rather him get a shot clock violation than what he just did. Turning it over like that. Like he isn't a 20-year veteran in the NBA. God damn. Robert Williams makes the first free throw. It's a 3-point game. I'll add the next point. Who's going to hit a free throw for the Knicks? I have a weird feeling they're losing on a buzzer beater. If Williams misses, the Celtics can go for the three-pointer and get the rebound and go for the three. I'm gonna be sick, man. This should be a wrap. Williams' second free throw is up, and it's good. So this guy can make free throws. Robert Williams. Kemba Walker has cost the Knicks the game. If they lose this game, Kemba Walker, I want to know what you're doing, bro. You shit yourself. Absolutely shit himself. $11.5 seconds remaining. It's 112 to 110. So we have a great first game. I'm going to be sick, man. Kemba Walker, all you got to do is hold on to the ball. I cannot believe Kemba Walker those last 2 turnovers. That was some, literally that was some rookie crap. Looked scared, wants it out of his hand, throws a hot potato out of his hands. I don't have any faith in this last possession. Any faith. They better get a bucket. Get it inbounds, get it fouled, hit a shot. Alec Burks, Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle. So it's the free throw lineup. These guys all should be able to make a free throw. The guy I have least faith in making a free throw on the court right now is R.J. Barrett. If they don't get a bucket here, this is a loss. 100%. Fournier to the Fournier lays it up and in! Big play from Evan Fournier! Oh my goodness. Evan Fournier having a huge fourth quarter. Okay. This is why you go out and you get Evan Fournier. Oh my goodness gracious. Fournier gets through all the hubbub on the screens, runs through like 3 picks. Jaylen Brown overcommits. Fournier gets to the basket, able to get the layup in. Excellent play. Good pass from Alec Burks, too, on the inbound. And an excellent layup from Evan Fournier. And this has been quite the opening night, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we felt the need to do it, because we knew this would be a good game. I think these two teams are dead even, to be honest with you. Dead even. Early impressions, the Kemba versus Rose conversation, it's going to be like Rose over Kemba so fast if Kemba keeps making plays like that. Latrell Sprewell in the building. I'll tell you what's happening right here. The Celtics are going to get a quick bucket. The Knicks are going to have to inbound it again. No timeouts on the board left. Both teams in the bonus. Exactly 9 seconds remaining. Celtics inbounding. The Knicks pretty much can't foul. No easy threes, and you win this game. Now, I know there are some people out there for some gambling reasons that may have taken the Knicks -2. I did not tonight, so I didn't want to be doubly hurt. But that is in play as well. It's a 4-point game. The Knicks cover if they get a stop here, pretty much. They inbound it to Jaylen Brown, who shoots like a 50-footer. And he hits it! Oh, my God. That's a ridiculous shot. That is a ridiculous shot. Knicks get it inbounds. Randall gets fouled. 4.8 remaining. Jaylen Brown just hit a ridiculous shot. It was like a 50-footer contested by Fournier. Tough shot, but he hits it. Jaylen Brown has had a big game. Now, Julius Randle, you better hit 2 free throws, my guy. This is going to OT. This is going to OT. I'm going to throw up. It's game 1 of 82, and I'm going to throw up. Randall, 2 free throws. First one is up and good. That's a big shot. 2-point game. Jaylen Brown has set the Boston Celtic season opener record tonight with 39. This is the big shot, Randall. This is the big free throw. You got to hit this. If he misses this, the Knicks lose in a buzzer beater 3. Takes a big deep breath. Second free throw is up. And good. 2 huge free throws for Julius Randle. It's a 3-point game. No fouls, no easy threes. Tatum falls down. Schroeder, wide open 3 for Marcus Smart. And he ties. Overtime. What did I say? What did I say? Oh my God, man. What the hell were they doing? Kemba Walker, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You cost us the game. Tatum falls down. Schroeder gets the ball, hits Kemba Walker. What are you doing? Kemba just sucks, man. First game, he sucked. The Knicks are losing this now. Choke. Choke. Absolute choke. Damn, this period thing goes all the way up to... I know there's an OT function. Oh, shit. No. I'm going to be sick, man. Kemba cost the Knicks. Cost them. Cost them. Every single Knick game, every team brings their... Finally got that fixed. Every single... Absolutely disgraced. If they lose this game, this is just going to hurt all season long. Kemba Walker, 2 bad turnovers, then just leaves his man wide open at the last possession. I mean, Jaylen Brown hit a ridiculous shot. Ridiculous shot. Jaylen Brown hit a ridiculous shot, but Kemba Walker looked like just... I have no idea what he's doing on defense. He just looks like he doesn't care. Spike Lee just is constantly in the camera of ESPN all day long. I just... love Spike, but it's just like, is that what the Knicks are? Just Spike Lee? Justin, how does that happen? I don't know, bro. I'm very pissed off. They played so tight down the stretch. This is what happens when you are a team that goes from underdogs to favorites a little bit. Now you don't know what it's like to play with a lead. Kemba Walker, man. Celtics win the tip, and they'll have the ball start overtime. Knicks aren't winning this game, man. I've seen this too many times. Jaylen Brown, open three. Open three. Hits it. 42 for Jaylen Brown. I don't know what Julius Randle's doing on defense there. Just leaves. Fournier for 3. Hits it! Fournier has been the only guy with the clutch gene so far for the Knicks. Tie game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable first game. Robert Williams on the lob finishes. Knicks defense sucked tonight, man, especially down the stretch. Fournier again for 3. He hits it! Evan Fournier! It's a 1-point lead. This is unbelievable. This is one of the best opening night games we'll ever see. Jaylen Brown gets to the basket, gets fouled. The Knicks are not winning it with Jaylen Brown doing this. Fournier, man, hitting some big shots. Jaylen Brown on the free throw line. Shoot 2. Misses the first. It's a big miss. Toppin subbed out for Robinson now. Robert Williams has kind of been a problem for the Knicks. I'll give him credit. So they got to bring Robinson back in. Career high for Jaylen Brown. Unbelievable. He had a great game. Tie game. Four of the Knicks starters have 4 fouls. Fournier again for 3. He hits another one. Evan Fournier. 3 threes in overtime in the first minute and a half. 29 for Fournier. Randall overhelping, man. And the Celtics hit a 3. Both teams just trading blows right now. This is unbelievable. RJ Barrett for 3. The Garden is on fire right now. It's 128-125. Both teams combined are 6 of 6 from three-point range in the fourth quarter. Tatum shoots a 3, and he hits it. This is one of the best games you'll ever see, ladies and gentlemen, and especially in the regular season. Oh, my God. Fournier forced one up, missed it. First miss of the Knicks in overtime. They can't get a stop. Tatum working on Barrett. Jaylen Brown, open 3. He missed one, finally. Oh, my God. I'm going to throw up. This game is unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. It's a tie game, 2:15 remaining in overtime. Knicks ball. Randall and Fournier have been playing this two-man game the whole time. Randall needs to step up and hit a shot. Barrett now working on Tatum. Barrett, pull-up 3. Missed it. Jaylen Brown gets the rebound. Knicks aren't winning this game, man. Schroeder, pull-up. Missed it. Barrett, the rebound. Oh, my God. 1:45 remaining. 128-128. The score is correct, ladies and gentlemen. The score is correct. And the Knicks are running their offense through Evan Fournier and Julius Randle right now. Interesting. Fournier, step back, blocked by Tatum. Tatum for 3. He airballs it. Barrett gets the rebound. Julius Randle, shoot the ball, my guy. Fournier wide open for 3 in the corner, and he missed one. 1 minute remaining. Celtics ball, 128-128. The Celtics take a timeout. Exactly 1 minute remaining. Amazing game, guys. Unbelievable basketball game. I just hope the Knicks can finish this out. Unbelievable game. Tatum has been terrible. Either way, it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a great game. It's game 1. These teams seem evenly matched. I kind of had a feeling they were both neck and neck coming into the season. Knicks missing Nerlens Noel. Celtics missing Al Horford. Evan Fournier had a chance to ice it just now. He had a wide open 3 in the corner. He just rimmed it out. One minute remaining. Celtics ball. Knicks have 2 timeouts and 1 foul to give. Celtics have 1 timeout and 1 foul to give. Evan Fournier has 29, 9 points in in overtime, 9 points in OT, and 4 steals. JB thinks we got this. I don't know, bro. Jaylen Brown is cooking the Knicks, man. That 50-footer that he hit at the end of regulation, the possession before last, that was just brutal. That's how I knew the Knicks weren't winning this game. Randall guarding Brown. Schroeder, wide open 3. He missed it. Knicks get the rebound. Robinson gets the board. 40 seconds remaining. Schroeder had a wide open 3 and he missed it. That was lucky. Good kick out from Jaylen Brown, and Schroeder just missed it. Randall wants it. Fournier has it. Swings it to Barrett, and Randall comes and gets it on Robert Williams. Randall misses a three. This is over. This is over. Watch my face. 8 seconds remaining. Tatum working on Barrett. Tatum to the right. Step back. Step back. Fade away. He airballs it, and we're going to double overtime. Oh, my God. Good defense from R.J. Barrett, and we go to double OT. What a game. What a game. It shouldn't be a game because of Kemba Walker, but oh, my God. Finally, some defense shows up late in the game. Horrible, horrible shot from Tatum. He's been terrible, man. Schroeder missed a wide open three, too. Listen, I'm always going to remember opening night 2021. And I'm sure you guys will, too. But unbelievable scenes. This is one of the best Knick games I've ever watched. And I'm telling you, I've watched hundreds and hundreds of Knick games. So we picked a great time to have stream number one. If you're just popping in for a second, throw us a like before I have a heart attack, please. Literally, like, shaking in my boots every possession. I just want to win this one because they've come so far now. We haven't seen Derrick Rose at all. Why wouldn't you throw Derrick Rose in this game now in double OT and see what he can do? And maybe he turns the game, flips it on its head. Unbelievable start to the NBA season. I want to be able to watch the night game with air in my lungs and not feel like I just watched the Titanic sink in live time. Justin says we got this. Bro, I hope so, man. The defense is so bad. Yo, how did they blow that in the first? How did they blow that in the first in regulation, man? How? Shitty turnovers from Kemba. Just like looking scared all of a sudden. So it's interesting. We have Fournier. Fournier is going to be a fan fave, said Justin. Yeah, so it's interesting. Kemba looks like the villain right now, and Fournier looks like the hero. They're both just like night and day debuts. Fournier's overtime cannot be discounted. If he hits that one other three, this last defensive possession is just so bad. Kemba leaves Smart for no reason instead of letting Schroeder penetrate. If Schroeder penetrates and gets a two, no problem. Knicks still win. But no, they let Smart get Kemba leave Smart, and Smart gets a wide open three. So now we go to double OT. I had a feeling this was going to be a close one. I didn't think double OT. I think I just heard that Derrick Rose is coming for the Knicks. And should I be the coach? Yeah, here we go. Derrick Rose is in for the Knicks. Get Kemba the hell out of here, man. D Rose time. Nia Long is on the sideline. Ime Udoka's wife. Or, no, fiance, excuse me. Dude, I'm going to need a shot after this. This is why we do it. This is why we do it. The electric chair. Big tip. Celtics win it. Robert Williams has been playing well today. Got to be honest. Schroeder's in. Jaylen Brown, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown. Wide open three. Got it. 46 for Jaylen Brown. Unbelievable game from him. Randall, wide open three ball. Got to hit that. Missed it. Game over. He's wide open. He's got to hit that. Brown finally gets blocked by Julius Randle. Oh my God. Finally they decided to guard this man. Fournier gets stripped by Schroeder, who misses the layup. Unbelievable. Schroeder had a wide open layup and missed it. Barrett all the way to the basket, gets 2. What the hell was that? Should have been a travel on Jason Tatum. 3:30 remaining. Celtics have a 1-point lead. Celtics ball. Dennis Schroeder working at the top of the key. Gets a pick from Robert Williams. And Mitchell Robinson fouls him. It is on the floor, so the Knicks are bailed out, but Robinson needs to be better contesting like that. He just leaves his feet and hammers Schroeder. Got to get a stop here, man. Jaylen Brown kicks it out to Smart. Floater, no good. Randle the rebound. Randle has it stolen from him by Jaylen Brown, who misses the dunk. This is the craziest game I've ever seen. Fournier, wide open 3. Missed it. Fournier, you're wide open, bro. Julius Randle is too casual down the stretch, man. Jaylen Brown again for 3. Missed it. Robinson the rebound. 17 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson. No one else is rebounding. Randle needs to stop being so casual and go to the basket. Fournier airballs a floater. Just a bunch of guys afraid to shoot the ball. Dude, Julius Randle, what are you doing, man? Jaylen Brown is embarrassing, too, for missing that dunk. Jaylen Brown, I don't care, bro. You have 46 points. You missed the game, basically a game-sealing dunk. Nobody near you. It's a layup. Tatum for 3 gets dagger. Missed it. Wow. Tatum is the opposite of Brown tonight. Tatum is 6 of 26, and Brown hasn't missed a shot all game. Brown over-aggressive guarding Randle, and Randle gets a foul call on the floor. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. This is going to be the longest minute 52 seconds of all time. I'm going to be sick when the Celtics win by a buzzer beater, even though I know it's happening. That's how bad it is. I knew it was going to happen, and it Randle, you're wide open. Oh, my God. He doesn't want to shoot. Randle, and one! And one! Oh, my goodness. Julius Randle, grown man move to the basket, gets fouled, gets the roll. And the Knicks go up by 1, and Randle has a chance to make it a 2-point lead. Woo! One of the best games you'll ever watch. And it's at Madison Square Garden. The place is going on fire. These teams are dead evenly matched. Jaylen Brown is having a career game. Julius Randle's waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep. That's all he's doing. Let's see if he can finish this out with the free throw. He's going to miss it. Nope, he made it. Let's go. Reverse psychology every single time. Knicks up 2. Minute 45 remaining. Celtics let it roll up. Schroeder picks it up finally. This is the guy that's killing him. Jaylen Brown. Julius Randle guarding him, checking him all the way up. Grabs his shorts. Gets a screen from Robert Williams. Knicks get a deflection. Celtics retain possession. Jason Tatum jab step, 3-ball. Missed it. Knicks get the rebound. A minute 30 remaining, and the Knicks have the ball. Does Tom Thibodeau want to call a timeout yet? I'm nervous about how casual Julius Randle is with the ball down the stretch. He always gets it stolen from him down the stretch. Rose, crossover, pull up. Missed it. Minute 13 remaining. Celtics rebound. Jaylen Brown pushing. They're just hunting the 3-point line. Tatum and 1. Nice spin move, and he finally gets one to go. And the Celtics have a chance to go up 1. Finally, Tatum decides to go to the basket. He's had a horrific night. That's a light foul. Very light foul. Not sure where that foul is. Very light on that. Crazy game. Tatum has a chance to go up 1. There's no chance he misses this one. No chance. Celtics up 1. Knicks call timeout to advance the basketball. 1:05 remaining. And we have a classic, folks. This is an NBA TV classic. This is the one that you watch tomorrow on cable and you say, holy crap, what happened in New York last night? If you're not from New York, if you're not a Knicks fan or you're not a Celtic fan, then you may not catch this in live action like we are right now. I'm going to throw up. This is one of the craziest regular season games I've ever seen. Jaylen Brown misses. That dunk that Jaylen Brown missed is almost grosser than the Knicks choking it away in regulation. Like, the dunk that Jaylen Brown missed, I don't care. He's going to have 50 points tonight, which is exactly what I was worried about. If Tatum or Brown goes off like that, then that's the only way the Celtics can beat you. And Jaylen Brown is having a career night. Is Jaylen Brown better than Jason Tatum? Too early? Jaylen Brown's jumper looks nice, man. Looks nice. Who's going to deliver for the Knicks? I have no confidence right now. None. 46 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists for Jaylen Brown. 16 of 29 shooting. He's having a career night and then some. So the next time the Knicks play the Celtics, they better have an answer for him. I don't care. And the thing is, I've watched so many 0-1s before. Like, if they lose this, it won't even matter that much. But the fact that it's this type of game now, you want to get it done. You want to get the victory. You fought this hard. You scrapped. You went to 2 overtimes. You want to get it done. 1-point game, Celtic lead. Knicks ball in the front court. And I do not like the way they've been their out-of-bounds plays have been run so far. So let's see if they can do something better. Fournier, Rose, Randall, Robinson, and Barrett are the 5 for the Knicks. Robinson hands off to Rose. Rose to Fournier. Fournier, step back. 3. Got it! Evan Fournier, 32 points. Welcome to New York, Evan Fournier. We have a new French king in town. It's a 2-point game, and the Celtics are about to hit a 3 because my life sucks. Jason Tatum. Spin move. Missed it! Barrett the rebound. The Knicks acting like the basketball is a friggin' grenade down the stretch. 2-point game. 12 to shoot. 30 on the game clock. 10 on the shot clock now. Rose crossover. He's not looking to shoot. Now he shoots. Layup is good. It's a 4-point game. Derrick Rose. 138 to 134 and 22.2 seconds remaining. Big play from Derrick Rose. You could see the Celtic defense was hedging heavily towards Evan Fournier and Julius Randle on the pick and roll. Iggy Azalea, Tracy Morgan, Dustin Hoffman, Michael J. Fox, ASAP Ferg, they're all jumping up and down. They're all excited just like me, except they paid a lot more money or they probably got their tickets for free anyway. But oh my God, we have a classic. I actually feel like my mind's running a mile a minute right now. This game is running longer than most NFL Giant games. The Giant games are way chiller than this. Maybe that's because they suck. But anyway, what an opening night at MSG. If they pull this out, man, don't foul, no threes, give up a 2. And the switch, what did I say? The switch from Rose to Kemba in double OT has been the difference. Because D. Rose had the composure and the size to finish over the top of Jaylen Brown there. Fournier, man, what a big 3-pointer from Evan Fournier. Picture perfect. He's had a couple of shots in overtime in double OT, extra ones that he could have hit. He's hyped. He's screaming. You'll love to see it. The guy looks like he's excited to be a Knick. His first game with the team, and he has a career high. Evan Fournier is the first Knick ever to score 30 points in a team debut. Not Carmelo Anthony, not Amari Stoudemire, not Julius Randle, not any of these guys. Evan Fournier is having the best scoring debut in Knicks history tonight. How about them apples? Unbelievable. JB, John Berquist, one for the ages. Absolutely. My heart's going to be right. I'm not sleeping tonight. Absolutely not. I might as well make coffee for the morning right now. Jaylen Brown, another Hail Mary three-pointer, and he missed it. Finally, can the Knicks get the rebound? No. Jaylen Brown again for three. He kicks it to Schroeder. The last second, Schroeder misses. Knicks can't get the rebound. Tatum misses. The Celtics missed 3 3-pointers, and the Knicks are going to win the game. Let's go. The Garden is on fire. Iggy Azalea, Spike Lee, and Dustin Hoffman are doing jumping jacks on the sideline. None of them are probably from New York. No, actually, that's a joke. Spike Lee and Dustin Hoffman are. Iggy Azalea is probably wondering what is actually going on out here on the court. No, I'm joking. She was married to a basketball player. Look at this. The only MSG can keep ESPN's cameras in double OT like 20 minutes after the game. Fournier show. The Evan Fournier show. This man's first game as a Knick. 32 points. Jaylen Brown, hell of a game, buddy, but take the L train home. Tracy Morgan wearing the craziest outfit I've ever seen. It's like a John Stark jersey that he got at an East Bay catalog in like 1999. And he's wearing a gold chain that looks like he stole it off of Flavor Flav in 1999. But anyway, exhilarating game. And you know what, Kemba Walker, you did your best to cost us the game tonight. Don't let it happen again. Let me tell you something. Kemba Walker, that was despicable. End of the fourth quarter, the turnovers, how shaky you looked at the end of the game. Randall Fournier combination, the birth of that stardom, that combination, that Batman and Robin duo. Let's go. Tom, what did I just watch? One of the craziest regular season games I've ever seen. Jaylen Brown, yo, can we talk about how Jaylen Brown got a steal on Julius Randle and had a wide open dunk? The guy's been making 40-footers all night with hands in his face. So Jaylen Brown's having a career night. He gets a steal on Randle in a key moment in double OT, and he blows the dunk. That dunk that Jaylen Brown missed, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Some of the shots he made, unbelievable. Randle almost had a damn near massive triple-double tonight. There's some things I want to see Julius Randle clean up, especially down the stretch. But the two-man game between Fournier and Randle tonight was special. Fournier had 4 threes in the overtimes. So he woke up in overtime. The 3 at the end, Schroeder goes up, pump fakes him, buries it, and then Fournier lets out a belting scream to the crowd. Wow. Could I have picked or dreamt of a better game to do my first Knicks stream? I don't think so. This is what it's going to be like all year long. All year long. This is how I react to every single Knick game. Every game is life or death, especially now that we have expectations, especially now that I expect this team to be good. And by the way, for those of you that care, not me tonight, they covered. So at the end of the day, no matter what, they covered. Big game from Evan Fournier. Greatest debut scoring-wise in Knick history. 32 points in his first game as a Knick at MSG. Unbelievable. Obviously he's not going to have 30 points a game every night, but just having him and his ability to create obviously was great investment for the Knicks. So where do I start? Where do I finish? I'm talked out. I'm exhausted, guys. That game, I feel like I played in that game. I would have liked to have played in that game because there was wide open threes to be had. If there's wide open threes to be had, then my game officially, I could step on the court. Randle and Jaylen Brown were dominant. The problem for the Celtics tonight, and what Celtics fans will tell you every single time, Jason Tatum couldn't buy a bucket tonight. Double OTs every game. Imagine that. My blood pressure would be through the roof. Unbelievable basketball game. Unbelievable start for the Knicks season. We'll remember this season opener for a long time. The highlights will be viewed all night. Evan Fournier's got a sick leg tattoo and a sick three-point shot. That's all I got for you, all right? We're going to watch Phoenix, Denver by ourselves. No live stream. We're going to end the stream there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Knick fans, let's go. Let's go. Finally, we're 1-0. We beat the Boston Celtics like we were supposed to do. I don't care how we got there. At the end of the day, that's a win. A win is a win. They fought hard every step of the game, and they got a win. 138 points the Knicks I watched my team put up tonight. Can't complain. Can't complain. So until next time, hit subscribe, hit like. If you want more Knicks streams, guys, anybody who's watching this, if you say to yourself, hey, this is a big game, I don't care if it's Knicks related, NBA, if it's a big NBA game, big NFL game, you feel like a stream should be necessary, let me know. Maybe we'll make it happen, all right? So until next time, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and peace.